Okay, 7:30. Pants is over.
Quick, go! Right.
Let's go!
Alia gets out the oil.
RPG.
She oils her weapon. She oils her boots.
Her what?
She oils her armor.
Boots.
Oh, boots!
What did you hear?
I
Not boots.
That's why I asked for clarification. I wasn't sure.
The other boo word.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
No, they're saying boo earns. Oh.
So she's oiled up her gear, combat ready.
All the gear and no idea.
Everything's
Oily.
squeaky clean, ready for action.
Greased up deaf guy.
Biblibop
Yeah.
wonders why Flynn is still just standing in his workshop, and then he goes out.
Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. I am Flinland.
Ooh, so accurate. The intonation, the voice, the tone of voice, brilliant.
Rawr. Grr.
Are we starting? I think we're now late.
So very fluent.
We're a minute late now.
This is us role-playing. What are you on about? This actual
Oh, well,
D&D.
I'm in the house. I'm in Leanna's house.
I'm playing Flinland. Sir Flinland Songglide. Grr. Rawr.
You left. How
Please,
dare you?
Graham, I never.
Graham,
Like-
please don't.
Don't ever roar at me. Ever.
I'm doing the legitimate Leonin character. It's in the books.
I think
if you
what
read
we
the
all
rules,
need to.
it quite
what-
clearly says that they often go rawr.
What we need to do is
And-
imagine
and
Graham
they
doing
go
that with
roar
his
so
moustache.
loudly that people get scared. Grr.
When-
And I think that's happening right now.
When
so-
someone comes in and goes, "Rrr," no one gets scared.
I mean,
I would be pretty scared.
I'd be Graham came in and went roar at me.
Grr.
I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna find a new D&D group. Like, stepping
Like
out.
right in your ear.
With that moustache, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
No for
Anyway,
me.
Adventurers!
Yeah.
Adventure!
Is it time to do the circle?
It is time to do the circle.
The circle.
Alright.
Now,
Ring
We will
around of
be-
roses.
we will be traveling to a boat, and I'm not sure. Do they know we're arriving? Arriving?
I could tell them.
What I've realised is Alia has a Bristol accent. Just as there's an R and an L in everything.
I thought it was like a
That's not a Bristol accent.
Latin.
Oh,
thing.
no, I know. It's just having an L in everything.
Yeah, but he didn't say
Rolling the
ear
R.
at the beginning, so it doesn't.
Ear.
Ear.
Biblibop,
Ear. Do they know he's arriving?
Oh, that's Wiltshire. Come on, that's a farmer in Wiltshire.
That's Bristol.
he's from Bristol. He's allowed to tell us
Ooh,
what Bristol is.
Here.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well,
mean, it's
these
the same
mages
area.
are.
All right, my babber, let's go.
Alright, Biblibop pops in and is like, "We're
There,
going
they know
again."
who is arriving. Let's get in their circle.
I think
Are you
Graham
a leader, sorry?
What?
Graham would be far more hilarious if he had that accent.
Yeah, I should change
And also,
it.
I think Bryson's completely lost the understanding of what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Were we going
Speaking
to
some Dwarvish
Bloodcake
to him.
Ship? Yes.
I only speak American.
Sure.
Not Bloodcake's ships precisely.
Ships.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
but,
Well, we're very sorry that you do.
One of Bloodcake ships. Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Ships.
hang on. And I grab in my backpack, go back to where my workroom, and just throw something in. All right, I'm good.
Mysterious.
Okay.
Sebastian casts sending to tell his captain to say,
Captain,
we're heading
Captain.
over to help you now.
What's your captain's name?
Captain with Captain face.
Excuse me.
1 second.
Tin birds.
You are not excused.
I doubt his name is 1 second. That'd be a
Is
strange
his
name.
ship? Is his ship called Boaty McBoatface?
It's
No, the ship's called.
he's from the
the
southern
ship-
land.
That would be a name you would come up with, Graham.
1 second.
There's a character called Door Slam in this town. There's gonna be someone called 1 Second.
Hey, I didn't come up with Dorslam.
Captain Perry Camus.
So you're gonna say
Yeah,
parrot.
we're going with
Oh,
that.
God.
Perry Camus.
Perry Camus.
I feel like it's
Some
really
hummus.
close to actual words.
Hummus.
Hummus?
Hummus.
Hummus.
At some
Hummus?
point, we will do this fucking adventure.
Yeah.
Well,
We were almost 10 minutes early. We're now.
Yeah. 20 minutes of us saying hummus.
I don't know what's going on. Also, Bryce, I can't hear you very well. Can you stick your microphone in your mouth?
sorry,
please?
1 second. I got you.
Oh.
put it in your mouth.
Yeah, or up your ass. Whatever works better.
Yeah, go
I know you
on.
talk out your ass a lot of the time. Maybe that's why I can't hear it very well.
Ooh.
Don't put it in there.
How's this?
He's from
It's no different, to be honest.
he's from
not.
Mississippi. He's always talking out his ass, to be honest.
Rude.
Right, does Captain 1 Second get back to us?
I'm sorry.
To be fair, he's from the north. He can't talk.
Who is?
You are.
I'm not from the north. I'm from southwest England.
Where?
I'm from
Where?
Wiltshire.
That's the north. You sound northern.
I sound wow.
Wiltshire.
Couldn't be
Wiltshire.
further away.
Oh no, that's like we're near here.
Does
I'm from Swindon, basically. You've heard of
Oh,
Swindon?
Oh,
lovely.
you're Welsh.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Good old Swindon.
Welsh.
Swindon's basically Wales, isn't it?
Why do
I'm-
English people
I'm
know
further
every
away
part of
from Wales
England?
than Graven is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you have Bristol is across the pond. Why? What? Oh, we're waiting for Bryce to sort his life out. I remember.
No, we're
Can
waiting
you
for
hear
you
me
to
better?
respond.
yeah.
Am I loud enough?
You'll do. I'm gonna just turn everyone else down. On my
I can hear you like totally fine.
Yeah,
and I
sounds
didn't
okay
change
to me.
anything.
Check,
Yes,
check
great.
the level that you have me on.
I have everyone on 200%, and you're quieter than everyone else. So I'm
Oh.
turning everyone else down. Bryce.
We've lost a
Oh,
viewer.
yeah.
Great, I can sort of hear you now. Captain Hummus, or whatever his
Hummus.
name was. What was his name?
Hummus.
Perry
That-
Camus.
Percy,
The bread.
No,
Cut.
hummus.
Captain
Maybe
Percy
Hummus.
Jackson.
Yes, go on.
You know what quest he's been on recently, don't you? He's been looking for the lightning thief.
I think that was
Anyway,
about 10 years ago.
Aha, aha, aha.
he responds and says,
Does Anthony want to join?
"What?
What?
Fuck off!
What?
Fuck off!"
What?
What?
Hashtag conflicting
Yeah.
message. I have no problem if he wants to join. If you guys
No.
don't mind having a sixth.
Get him
No,
in
no,
here.
no.
Chance of
Who's
survival
joining?
comes goes up.
I
Yeah,
have less chance of
maybe.
dying again.
Well, only if he joins within the next 2 minutes, and then we can be off on this bloody adventure.
No, I think we should talk to him for 10 minutes. See how his dog
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Get
Yeah.
his videos.
About
Hummus.
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 Hummus and accents.
So that ship, Bryce, do they transport hummus?
Hummus.
Owen.
Is that what they do? I'm confused.
Of course.
Owen. Owen,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on hummus?
Is this a trick question?
We've spent 10 minutes talking about hummus.
And when it says 10, it's closer to 20.
Yeah.
I like,
It wouldn't be my
flavor
first choice
is,
at this
uh,
time,
At this
but it's alright.
time, Baby Bob is considering just
Baby Bob.
walking
Seppuku.
away, just walking away, letting Owen handle the situation.
So I gather I've not missed much.
From the
No, you missed nothing. They were,
Rogar's been raised from the dead after being killed by a Baylor, and the first thing he's doing is chatting about hummus.
Yeah. In years to come, this will be known as the Hummus Adventure.
It's like, lads, I'm really hungry, okay?
that's how he's gonna
The Hummus
pop it on
Chronicles.
TM's Guild and say
Being
the Hummus
incinerated
Adventure
burns
The
calories.
Hummus Adventure.
for $1.99.
Get
on
on
with
the
it.
pile!
anyway,
Is it organic or is it like Tesco brand?
Yeah.
what does the captain say?
You said yeah.
Is this
He's
a
leaving.
TV show with the androids only hummus?
Hummus.
Huh?
Never mind.
Hummus.
Please
Anyway.
follow the colored lines to your assigned spot.
Right.
Bippy Bob leaves. Fuck this.
There we go.
I just shout from the entrance, "Get me when you're finally ready!" It's just-
Oh, we're ready now. You want to go?
Please follow the line to your sides.
Please stay 2 meters apart. will you?
Oh yeah, guys, everyone.
There's no soul crabs in Flamescar.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Let's go.
All right, circle time.
Alright, yeah.
The problem with all the shit you've just drawn is now I can't copy and paste characters.
You can bring it. You can bring all the shit.
But I don't want that. And
Just erase Alia. We'll sort that out.
Can we,
later.
can we just shut up?
Let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
Just
The DM
everyone,
has lost his mind.
just,
Shut up,
just
everybody.
until I respond to Bryce's question, can you just shut up? Thanks. The captain says, you'll be most welcome. We need the help.
Alright, then Sebastian takes 10 minutes to take out some chalk that are infused with gems worth about 50 gold pieces.
10 minutes? Why are we here already?
Makes a huge circle on the ground. And then it lights up. And he walks in.
Like the troubles in his life.
Love is a burning ring.
Just,
makes a fiery
just stop now. Do you? I presume you'll follow him.
Yep, Graven
Yeah.
follows him too.
Sure.
Definitely.
Otherwise, it would be a short adventure for one of us.
Bibbly Bob goes in, considering for the first time that maybe if this adventure kills him, it won't be so bad.
That way you can leave TDF and never come back.
Exactly.
Oh, guys, look what you're doing. You're driving people away. Stop it. What's going on? Oh, yeah, so you walk through. Bryce, what's the name of the ship?
The Golden Serpent.
Golden Serpent. There you go. You walk through the teleportation circle and find yourself in the bottom of a large ship.
Oh, this is cool.
I remember this ship, but it was
No,
a different
I do
ship.
too.
You've never been to this ship
Never been
before.
on the ship before, though. I just
You
have a
find-
vague remembrance.
Inside the ship seems to be a perfect space for a magical teleportation circle to appear. It seems to be, as the arcane energy sort of fades around you, you see there's like permanent runes etched into the bottom of the ship. For those of you that have seen and heard about magic teleportation before, you would know it's not normal to have teleportation circles inscribed in such temporary vessels or moving vessels, but so obviously some sort of strong power, magic, or money was invested into this ship. As the sort of the mist fades around you, you see a man stood in front of you. He's jostling some dice in his hand. And he looks up fairly nonchalantly and goes, "Alright, Sebastian."
Oh, hello, Cedric. It's been quite a while.
Sure has, mate. Sure has. How you
You
getting
know
on?
this man?
Oh yeah, this was my closest friend while I was on Golden Serpent. Everyone, this is Cedric Von Huevos.
Aye, we've ridden the Golden Serpent together for a long time.
You've got an interesting name.
I do.
Yes.
This is riveting.
He gives you a low bow and says, "So you've come to help us fight the ghouls."
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly sure. Everyone was gathering in town for some reason. I sort of tagged along. What are we doing?
What he just said.
Fighting ghouls.
Alright,
Aye.
that sounds fun.
Oh, Cedric, how far away are we till we get back to get to the ghouls?
Aye, the ghouls are just on land there.
Oh,
He's not. He doesn't need to speak like that. I don't know what he speaks like yet. I haven't quite decided. I'm working on it in real time.
Jamaican. Go for
No,
Jamaican.
No.
I'm not doing Jamaican on stream.
Come on, do it.
I like my.
Yeah,
it
man.
is-
Do the Jamaican accent, man. Come on, do it for this NPC. Come on.
Kill the
Come on
ghouls, man.
You got to kill the ghouls, man.
Murdo's gonna kill everyone in this room.
He says. He sort of says. Are you not far from the ship? Just a short boat ride, and you'll be on the shore.
Yeah.
We,
I was
we-
expecting something like a Spanish accent.
Yeah, but I can't think of how Spanish sounds in my head right now. So
Just do Alia.
You're Mexican.
But add some to your H's. Hello.
I'm Cedric von Huevo. Hello.
That's Mexican.
well,
Welcome to my boat.
Aye.
Anthony's turned up with a very interesting attitude today. He says, "Aye, Captain said you were coming, so I thought I'd wait down here for you."
Was he
we're
Welsh?
nice.
The rest of the group have already gone out to sea.
Boy. There's
Oh,
little.
we've thrown him off so much. I love it.
We sent him out at our first party, and we haven't seen him back since.
Fantastic.
He doesn't know if he's coming or going with the accent anymore.
Yes, where's the ship we're gonna take?
Everyone's on land right now, you said?
I pushed him through the trees about a day ago.
You should probably hurry then.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
And how long till we make landfall?
Oh, you just got to get in one of the boats and row. It's like
Okay, we're there.
yeah, we're moored just within rowing distance. Can't get too close because we'd obviously would beach the ship, and that would be
Yes.
no good.
Well, we should
Let's
in the
get
boat.
going.
Go.
Good idea, Graven. Let's go.
No time to waste.
He says, unless you fancy a game of dice beforehand.
No.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Maybe
Cedric,
later,
you're
when we've
gambling.
killed the ghouls.
I like how he's holding cards and dice.
He's so many things. And as he says that, like he sort of throws some dice up in the air, and they sort of seem to swirl different colours and kind of fix in the air, and they're obviously quite magical. He doesn't look like the kind of person you'd want to play dice with. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve. But he does. He says, "Okay." He takes you up to the top deck, and you can see that there's the trees and the forest are just, only a short hop, skip, and a jump away on a little rowboat. And he points down to them and says, "Hey, that'll get you there, no problem."
Thank you kindly. Alia takes up some oars.
As you get in the boat, you realise there are no oars.
What?
And as Bryce hops into the back of the boat, he mentions to you that they are magical boats, obviously.
Ah.
You just have to tell them where you want to go.
The moon. And that's how the adventurers died.
Don't say that.
The shoreline.
The shore. Dumb boat.
Can I try and during the voyage sort of analyze the enchantment on this?
Sure. Roll a detect magic check.
Arcana?
Roll check.
Oh, you're just trying to think about what sort of magic it is. Yeah, sure. Roll an Arcana check.
Or I could do detect magic if that's more appropriate. I can
Well,
do it as a ritual.
If you try, well, you haven't got that long. It's only going to take you a minute or so to get to the doodah.
All right. Well, I'll cast detect magic as a spell, and then try and analyze it using my arcane senses. So maybe Arcana or something with advantage because of it. I don't know.
Sure.
Didn't need it.
didn't need it. Could you stop moving for just like 3 fucking seconds?
No.
I'm done with. We're here to do one thing, and I have enough about hummus. All right, we're going.
You're going to say we're here to do one thing, and that's to break Graham's sanity.
All the time.
It's not
We
even
came
there
here to
anymore.
talk
It's not
about
a big
hummus
thing.
and kill undead, and we're all out of hummus.
Yeah, so there's obviously a conjuration on this boat, which as you look over the back, you can see there's obviously some sort of simple gust spell enchanted into the back, which seemingly makes it zip across the water without mechanical force.
Very windy ride.
You can see there are some runes kind of etched into the back of the boat as well.
And does it seem like it is? It propels like it's like a jet thing, or is it like the boat is being propelled like in another fashion? Like the idea behind this is that could I use it for something other than a boat?
I mean,
Some
you can still-
other thrusting
can-
device.
you can see that there is like it's being pushed along by something. It looks like a gust of wind or whatever in the water. If you imagine in real life like a jet ski type thing, that's
Yeah.
what you see when you look over the back, and you can detect that it's some sort of conjuration on here, enchantment, whichever one is right.
All right. If we get a chance, I'd like to maybe find out how it works and see if I can copy it down in my my tome for my still as of yet uncompleted homebrew thing. But this part is completed, so I should be able to do this.
Okay. I love how you're playing homebrew. I haven't even read yet. Amazing.
I have sent it to you like 3 times.
Yeah, but you can also keep telling me it's unfinished. I didn't realize you were actually playing it.
Yeah, but it's just the higher level stuff that's unfinished.
Right, okay. Well, we won't need that anyway.
That's this session.
So the boat pushes you towards the surface, and as you get closer, you can see the land is kind of a frozen wasteland as you make your way towards it. You see there's a small dock on the side of the land that the boat's pushing you towards, and you can see there's another rowboat already docked on shore. You see there's a little small kind of cottage, a little fishing cottage or something, and then a woodsman's cottage, and then a line of trees that leads into a forest beyond.
Nice.
What a fantastic map.
This is a lovely map. I wish there was somewhere we could buy this.
You can.
What?
All you need to do
I already
is
own it.
go to the RPG drive-through, or drive-through RPG, I can never remember which one it is. Drive-through RPG and search Moonhold Outpost and it'll come up.
With that,
You even get
drive
like
through
6
RPG,
variants.
your Moonhold Outpost.
You do even get
6 variants of this.
You do even get 6 different variants, 2 which include night with dynamic lighting.
One
What a
with
bargain.
a corpse.
They're all high definition, high
Oh.
quality maps.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a corpse.
So
In
what are you doing?
HD.
Feel free to actually roleplay rather than just move tokens around, which is really
Yes,
boring. and
I'm
it's not
going
very
to
fun.
approach this. Is this a
Yeah.
cottage type
My-
thing? or
Yeah,
is
that's
it
right. It's a little shack. It's got little stone walls. It looks like it would be more than enough to prevent any cold seeping into your bones overnight. You know, that sort of stuff.
Are
While
there
that's
any people
happening,
around?
Owen is still working on the boat.
Here's
Okay,
your
great.
roleplay, Graham. My character just walks up to the door and then
Uh-huh.
motions to the rest of the party, looking expectantly for the person in charge to take charge and do something.
Alia wades through the snow
Good.
with heavy
can see-
steps.
Yeah, so you
that
can
a
see
door?
the door is closed here at the front, but there is a window on the left hand side which you can sort of just about see through. It's it's a little dusty.
Maybe
But
somebody should peek through the window first before we walk in.
I'm
The
choosing-
snow
I will
falls
look.
off her oiled armor as
We'll look
she
at this.
breathes her frosty breath into the winter.
Is Cedric here with us?
Cedric? Who's Cedric?
The guy we just met on the,
The guy
boat,
on
who
the boat.
who had about
No,
6
he
accents.
stayed on his boat.
The
No.
Welsh guy.
the Spanish
only-
guy stayed on the boat. Yeah.
I
What do you
remember
mean?
him
Oh,
as
yes.
Stroke Welsh.
Von huevos.
Do I see this looking through the window?
Yes. As you look through the window, you see that the inside of this shack has been ransacked, and most of the furniture looks broken. You can't see too much detail through this sort of small window, but you do see what looks to be a dead body laying in a pool of its own blood on the floor.
Are there any footprints in the snow leading away from the shack?
Roll a perception check.
20.
Yes. So you see there are quite a few boot prints that are not too difficult to spot. They come from the dock. They go into the house, and then they continue onwards round the side of the house here.
Okay. Do they look like human-size prints, or are they bigger or smaller?
So most of them are regular human boot prints. You do see what looks to be a fairly large bird print in the snow as well. As well as a bunch of, it looks like a sort of a troop of people or something have come through here.
Okay.
Is it the
Open
true?
the door.
Sorry, the footprints led just from the house, or are they led from the shore by the other boat?
They led from the shore, so you can see this sort of the snow prints here. It's sort of is the majority of the path, and then it comes back out the door and goes around that side of the.
It's probably the other boat, isn't it? That's docked there.
Did we open this door or no?
I just
That's
did.
a window.
This one's a door, isn't it?
This
one is a door.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's the door.
So
Can I go in?
Alia pushes the door open, and you can see exactly what was described before. It's the dead body on the floor. You do see that there seems to be the last remnants of a fire burning in this. In this thing here. Brazier, or no, it's not a brazier. It's a hearth.
Brazier.
Great word. A hearth, for cooking and things like that. It's probably the only thing in this room that's still intact. Everything else looks like it's been broken and smashed. Not by Grace Graven sort of walks in behind it. You can see it looks not like it's been smashed up by a human or anything like that, but more by a wild animal.
Sebastian walks in and takes out a timepiece and puts his hand on the dead body and.
And you need not waste the spell. This is clearly the work of the demons we're hunting.
Well, yeah, but we can figure out maybe where they went, what they look like, what they can do.
Crack an egg on it.
No, I'm
Never
cracking a
gets old.
timepiece
Never
on it.
gets old.
Oh.
Sure. It's your spells.
So,
Yeah.
hang on. Graham, you said it looked like it'd been torn up by a wild animal. Are there any wild animal prints around in the snow?
No.
I mean, consider this. Circumstances. We're hunting ghouls that ravage villages and do this sort of shit all the time. It's not going to be like a wolf attack.
This guy's the body in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
What are his wounds like? Has he been mauled by something, or is he?
Yes, he has. So he's got large slashes across his chest, and you can see there's a pretty a big chunk of his neck is missing, and that's where the majority of this blood pool has come from. He looks like he put up a bit of a fight. You can see there's a sort of an old short sword laying next to him, but he doesn't look like a fighter. He looks like more of a kind of a woodsman or a fisherman, that kind of sort of old and wiry, and it doesn't look like he put up much fight. He looks, pretty destroyed.
Okay.
Is there any clue as to how long ago this happened? Does he look as though he's been dead a while, or does this
Not
look...
from standing outside, but are you heading into the hut,
Yeah.
having a look around as well? Yeah. Okay. So roll an investigation check as you look around his body. So Graven, as you follow the footprints in to the room, you can see that most of the footprints don't come in this room. You can see there's only there's like, where like when you walk from a snowy thing inside and you kind of dust your feet off.
Yeah.
It looks like one person sort of come in and done that.
Oh, okay.
Had a stood by the door, surveyed the room, and left pretty quickly. You can see that from the boot prints there.
Right.
As you walk up and investigate this man, what was the question you asked? I forgot.
How long ago he died? Is there
Yes,
any
he
clue?
doesn't. It doesn't look particularly fresh. It looks fairly old.
Okay.
The blood is dried and stained into the wood, and the smell is starting to sort of come. Although not that old, and you get the impression it might be hugely old, as there is still the very remnants of a small fire sort of in here.
It's not like congealing or like drying up. It's still the blood.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still effective.
It's like it hasn't happened in the last 5 minutes, but it's not days
No.
and days.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been like a couple hours.
Could I quickly search the room and see if there's anything anything valuable left?
Sure, roll a investigation check as you wander around.
I'm any good at these? No. 10.
Okay, so you wander around and you start in sort of this corner of the room, and the first thing you notice is you sort of survey the rest of the room is a piece of red cloth underneath this bed. It looks like it doesn't match any of the other furniture.
Can I pick it up?
Sure. As you pick it up, you can see it's a blood red material, not stained with blood, but the colour of blood.
Is it
It's,
just folded? Go on, sorry.
No, yeah, sorry. It looks like the bottom of a kind of a cloak has been torn off, and it's like the way you've taken it out of the bed. It looks like it kind of fell under the bed rather than has been placed there or anything like that.
Okay.
Do I know what this is?
Uh,
Or like it does it look like anything that?
yes.
You know,
It
the-
certainly rings some bells to you, Sebastian. It is definitely the colour of Bloodcake's robes, and the sort of the uniform that you would know a lot of the Bloodcake soldiers wear.
Can I look quickly under the bed if there's anything else there?
Ah! No, there's nothing under the bed.
I was going to say, this is where the bed's a mimic, and I get eaten. Alright, well,
then
I will keep the red rag.
Okay, and there's nothing else in the rest of the room. The sort of the but there's like general kind of crappy cottage stuff.
Okay.
There's a few bits of dried meat. The chest of drawers here is full of kind of knives and forks and all that kind of boring stuff. But there's nothing of value in here. Just the kind of stuff you would expect to find in this sort of cottage.
I seeing the piece of the cloak, I definitely take out that timepiece and touch the dead man for 10 minutes, and as the timepiece
Ew.
starts spinning faster, and the time stops, and I cast Chronovoyance.
I'm glad Owen is at the boat and not witness to this.
After the 9th minute, Alia is starting to look quite annoyed that we're wasting time.
Well, while all that time wasting is happening, I'm assuming I'm gleaning some information about this enchantment.
Great. Feel free to make a note that you have learnt about that enchantment and ask me after the session.
So what have you incredibly intelligent people found investigating this clearly ravaged by a beast corpse?
So after another 10 minutes of Sebastian gesticulating over this body, touching it with this timepiece, looking into its past, you see a vision, Sebastian, of this man alone and cold. He looks up as he hears a horrific growling noise. He reaches for his short sword, but it's too late. The door busts open and many beasts run in through to the door. They slash at him and bite at him with horrific, long... You're seeing this from his point of view. It's quite scary. Large teeth, and they sort of super large claws. And they just like basically rip him apart, and he doesn't even get a sword off. And that's when the vision goes out.
Do we all see this, or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
So there's no, like, Bloodcake's men aren't there.
Correct.
Okay.
He's alone and cold when he dies. Or is ripped to shreds mercilessly? Mercifully? No, the opposite.
Mercilessly.
Mercilessly. Thank you.
Thank you.
One
Mercifully mauled to a painful death.
Yeah.
I
No longer have to deal with Bloodcake.
Did you learn anything, Sebastian? Anything that could be remotely considered new information?
Well, I learned that Bloodcake's men weren't here when they attacked, which means that the cloak wasn't destroyed during the attack, so that means that they were still probably here when they found him.
It also means that if we find them dead, it may have been our fault because we stayed here so long.
Yes.
Now let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
How
follow
do you-
tracks outside.
As you walk out the door, Alia, in the first one to sort of march back out, a bit annoyed now, you see above the trees, in this direction, it sort of flies up and catches your eye immediately. It's quite far inland, probably half a day's travel, but you see a bright green fire into the air, a big ball of green light.
I take out one of my own green light thingies that I found, and I tie it to one of my arrows, and I get out my beefy iron or steel bow,
Nice.
and I light it and I shoot it up myself.
Okay.
Is that a
And-
good idea?
Well, I'm assuming those are friends. Green is always good usually, and red is bad. So I think it would be good.
Okay.
Maybe they will wait for us.
The
And we can
Empire's
meet up with them.
lasers were green in Star Wars.
Oh, well,
Shut
that's
up.
right then.
What's Star Wars?
Alright, Alia strides forth with great speed.
Yeah.
I follow
It's like-
Alia, clearly
As
being the
everyone
only
is leaving, I
sensible so
was
far.
marching up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll follow
good
on.
news, lads! I figured out how the boat works.
Great!
Is that
Sebastian, you would know how the boat works, by the way.
Oh yeah. Is that flame like something I know?
No, don't think so. Well, not unless Ali has told you about what she's just done before.
Oh wait, what? She was the only one who saw the green flame.
No, you all saw the green flame as you came out, but the
I'll-
thing that Alia just fired in the air looks very similar.
I'll ask Alia about it. I'll say, do you know what that is?
I do not. We found it on some soldiers that were killed by these creatures. I think this is how they communicate
Oh,
between their units, I guess.
Could you
Okay.
expand on when you found that, Alia?
We were in a village that had been ravaged by these beasts.
We also found the firearms and stuff in that mission.
Yes. They were all dead, by the way.
We blew up like a mine with explosives. We found a bomb.
The mine was their spawning ground. That's where they crawl from.
And you were successful in that task, weren't you?
Well, we were chased away by them.
Yeah,
But
we,
we did
we did
destroy
it
it.
as a sort of
Oh,
to cover our backs, but we saw the whole thing implode, basically.
We did destroy it, but then we had to run, I think.
right. Oh,
I
well,
think.
this
if I-
totally isn't the same session as that. Good. That's good bit of information sharing there. Well done. And as you come around the side of this cottage, you see there is a path that leads up in through the trees.
I think we should follow the path.
Yes.
Yeah.
Verging.
Into the trees.
What?
Well, I heard was hello to
Probably about tres, but he might have been saying 3 in French. I don't know. Oh no, wait, that's Spanish.
Omelette de fromage.
I heard that more clearly.
The runes on that boat have messed with his mind.
We've all turned French.
Shall we go, Alia? Yes! Very good! And we just, I walk along the path.
Verging on a jog, Alia walks
Yeah.
very speedily.
Okay. So you follow the path through the trees. It's the trees are. It's quite a thick forest, and with undulating features. You walk up and down some hills inside this, but the sort of the general direction you're walking seems to head in the same direction as this the green light that you saw not too long ago. After about half a day travel, you find yourself sort of coming out into a much larger clearing to one that you found before. The trees get a little thicker, and then you walk out through a path. You see what looks like a small village
Oh.
with multiple gravens. A small village.
Not 2 Gravens. Is it meant to be? Oh, there we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. It was all pixelated, and now I just saw red, and now there's more red.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful map.
It may
Well, it's
look
a lovely
gruesome,
map.
but it's very
Okay,
beautiful.
I must have missed something. Are we doing some sponsor thing, or did you make this map, Graham?
I have made.
No, we're just genuinely
Yeah.
amazed by these maps.
Amazed at the quality
Why
of
was
these maps.
this nothing
It's a
to-
very good
only-
massive.
Scammed.
It's
This
a
map
really
was
there
not
was
included
somewhere
in
we
the
could
Moonhold
buy
map
these.
series #1 because you will soon be able to buy this map as part of the Moonhold map series #2.
Wow, there's 2 parts?
There will be
Gosh.
multiple parts to the Moonhold map series.
I
That's
missed something. I don't know
Very
what's going
cool.
on.
Once the Moonhold module series is released, all maps that you see in today's session, except for the first one, will be included as part of the Moonhold module.
Wow.
Stay
What a
tuned.
bargain.
These amazing maps must cost a premium, right? Like at least $39.99.
You would think that, but no. Only $1 each
$1 each?
Are
That's
you crazy?
unbelievable value.
for hours of artistic talent poured lovingly into the
Gosh.
into the tools to
This
make.
is-
Sounds too good to be true,
This is
Graham.
we get out of the
Absolute
forest.
bargain.
We come into
And
this clearing.
Now, Graham, we can only probably get like 1 or 2 uses out of these maps, though, right?
Can we just move on?
What
I
you
didn't
would
imagine-
think that? But each map series comes with multiple editions of the same map, so you could run it in the night or during the day, with dead
Wow.
bodies or without dead bodies, depending on how it fits into your campaign.
Right, do
What
the dead bodies look
flexibility.
like they're
But we're gonna
ravaged
move on
by
now
the same...
because
Okay.
this sponsored advert is now complete.
Do the
just
bodies
say-
look like they're ravaged by the same type of creatures?
So let me just move you back.
It looks
there.
like
I'll
this
give
has
you-
all
I'll
been
give
done
you-
by nanomachines.
Yeah, I'll give you a
I don't know
description.
what's happening.
Graven, you now owe half of your.
I just like to think Rogar was just walking out behind everyone. Everyone started talking about the map. I have no idea what's happening.
What?
It's just like, did I miss the joke here?
As you
It was an
break out
in-joke
the
while I was
trees,
dead.
Just like, who's Graham?
you see this. You see this
Thank you, disembodied voice.
horrific visage. Once you see the structures, you then cast your gaze upon bloodied trails dragged through the crisp white snow. What's the word I'm looking for? Torn and ripped bodies litter the floor. Broken carts and supplies, and buildings that look like they've been ramshacked quite as well. Bilibop, as you approach the first bodies, you can see that Yes, they are also ravaged in horrific ways. This person here is kind of slumped against this sort of small bandstand here, and their head is completely missing. This is just what you see at a glance, mind. This person has got a kind of a large. It looks like it's been dragged out of one of the buildings. A blooded stain leaves a stain through the snow all the way back to the building, and then sort of a large pool of blood around him here. You can see there's more people splattered around around this sort of small town.
The footsteps we were following, where do they lead?
So you follow them out of here. You sort of lost them a little bit as you made your way through half the day, but they quite clearly all converge the same way that you're having to walk through this path. But once they get in this village, you see they kind of spread out and make their way sort of all around the village. It becomes difficult to follow their boot prints through the kind of the ravage of the village.
Okay. Is this like a well type thing?
No, it's more like a small bandstand, where someone would kind of stand to have like daily meetings or that kind of stuff.
It's a well filled with
Maybe
blood.
you'd cut wood on there, but no, there's no well here. You see at the back of this village there's a small frozen river with a bridge that crosses it. And you can see towering just over the top of this building is a tree on the other side of the building.
Okay.
You can't quite see it from there.
Can I see it from
I'm
here?
going to go to the doorway
Ooh,
of this
tree.
building and have a look inside.
Okay. You see a ravaged building. There's a door on the back here that leads out to a sort of a little courtyard, and then you can see a completely trashed building. It looks like someone has kind of tried to put up a bit of a barricade and put up a bit of a fight, but have ultimately failed. And you can see this guy's blood stretches all the way back into this room here.
Okay.
You can see there's also another room at the back here, which you can't quite see without sort of clambering over the barricade.
Okay, I'm going to clamber over the barricade and have a look.
Okay, so you all hear that creaking and crunching as Graven clambers over this barricade, and you see a sight that sort of makes you catch your breath for a moment. Quite a contrast to the sort of the joking and day you've had so far. You see dead children, or a dead child in the back here. Also ripped to shreds, like the men you've seen outside, men and women.
Forever young.
Oh. Don't look in there. It's too distressing.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Just like those hummus jokes, they'll never get old.
Yeah, boy!
I should have a look through the back door here.
Okay, so you see there's a small courtyard with some buckets and the well that you have been looking for is here.
Oh yeah.
It is small frozen on the top, but it looks like it could be fairly easily broken down and then got to the water beyond.
Is this another building over here?
Yes, that's right. You can see it also opens out to this courtyard. The door is also smashed in. You can see there's something's kind of ripped through that doorway as well. These buildings are all kind of wooden structures. Good for kind of general protection and living in, but would not hold up much against an attack.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the doorway here and have a look through.
Okay, you see Alia, who's wandering around the town aimlessly. You see,
Carnage.
yes, another bit of carnage in here. A whole family kind of torn apart and laying in the corner there.
Do we get a sense of how many creatures have done this? Are there any kind of blooded footprints or anything like that that will give us an idea how many? Was this one creature that did all of this, or multiple?
It's a good question. Roll an investigation check.
It's clearly multiple.
Can any of us do that, or
Can I help
No.
Graven in doing Graven things?
Sure.
so?
So it's fairly clear that it's not one creature that's caused this. It's far too much kind of commotion and carnage in this sort of village. It almost looks like a whole group of things have kind of marauded through this village, crashing and killing their way through.
Okay.
This would line up to the stories that Alia have told you before about this land.
I search through this wagon here just to see what's in there, anything useful.
Yeah, sure. So this wagon is full of what looks like fishing and hunting equipment. There's a few kind of traps, rabbit traps and bear traps. There's some fishing poles, some saws and drills for drilling and sawing through the ice. And you can see there's a pot of what looks like some sort of fat or jelly or lubricant. You're not too sure. It smells of fish though.
Bucket of lube.
How many spell books?
With my work with marine life, would I get a gauge on what kind of fish it was?
Yes, not a fish. Just smells like fish.
Oh, could I do
Smells
like
like
a
creature.
It's red herring.
That's
well,
terrible. That's a
I
really
take-
funny joke.
Thank you.
I take the bear traps and the jelly stuff.
Okay.
If
How many bear
You're
traps
welcome
are
to
there?
roll a survival check to see if you can tell what this sort of jelly stuff is.
Yeah, sure.
Eat it.
Eat it! Eat it!
Oh, I have
Oh,
no
he
idea.
does.
oh no.
You don't know. No. You've not been out in the wilds to sort of. You've had a fairly well kept life so far.
Yeah, I keep the. How many bear traps are there?
Just one.
Okay.
There's a couple of rabbit traps.
Yeah, no, I keep the bear trap and I keep the jelly substance.
Alia
Hopefully it's flammable.
bangs her sword on her armor, instead of assembling everyone, or trying to.
Oh, and what? is
No one
Sebastian?
approaches.
Alright.
I'm gonna.
I go with Alia.
Yeah, I would too if I knew where she was.
Oh.
Outside.
Well, you'd hear the banging, so you see she's sort of over here. Going voices way back through the building.
There we go. I found you.
I have to take a look at all of the amazing art on the map.
It is a good map.
Such a good map.
The thing is,
Only $1.
I made a comment about the boat, and that was genuine. And then it's like everyone's just.
I didn't make the boat map though.
Oh, I still like it.
It's not part of the Moonhold map series, and it's not
No.
$1.
We crossed this beautiful bridge.
It is a good bridge.
Are you just
Detail.
heading off then?
You sure there's no
Um,
buildings we missed?
They were out. They were.
They're like
It was
buildings
just
out back.
here.
He
I
did
mean-
say pay attention.
I went through those. So
Oh,
Did you?
did
I
you?
did
say
what,
that.
about, what about this one?
did I see anything
Take
in
a
here?
look in this one.
I take a look at the tree, the pond, and the exo rooms, if that's allowed.
Sure. So
Alia.
you can.
I'm gonna wait.
Alia, sorry, you were trying to say something now.
Alia sighs heavily as she rubs the bridge between her eyes, like the bridge of her nose, as everyone assembles and then walks
I
up
had an
again.
image of her rubbing the bridge, like it was gonna grant her wish for everyone to move on or something.
So yeah, so you see an outhouse. Not that interesting. This room here, which has a door that is not accessible, but there was a door on there somewhere, at some point, is kind of a stores room. And so you sort of find some fish and potatoes and preserved foods, that kind of stuff. And then another sort of room over here where it looks like someone has tried to barricade themselves in, but has ultimately been kind of ripped out and dragged through over this sort of small frozen lake here. So you sort of seen quite a few dead bodies, seen but not sort of looked at in any detail, and then you've not found anything, not particularly looked too hard inside any of these buildings either.
I searched
Shit.
through all of the dead bodies to make sure we didn't miss anything with them, like getting.
So 2 hours later,
Can I take a quick look at the trees? The tree important.
Do you touch each of them for 10 minutes?
A voice
Like an
inside
egg.
me tells me to look at the tree.
Get the eggs.
No, I just searched them.
Are there
Okay,
any
I just
footprints on this side of the bridge? By the
Look
way?
at their wounds. Look through their
Uh-huh.
pockets.
So, very up, there is nothing particularly interesting about this tree. It is just a very large tree.
Alright, good. Back to Alia.
Top 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Sebastian, roll an investigation check then as you sort of walk
shall.
around.
Investigation. 16.
Okay. So you wander around the bodies, sort of looking through their pockets like a thief, but not finding anything particularly of merit. You know, you find a few.
Excuse me.
They're not really people of money. They seem to not have too much need for that. But something does catch your arcanic eye as you start digging through this headless lady's dress.
Shame on you.
Ooh,
You see, her head
Well
has been
done.
struck from her body in one clean sweep. And I'd like you to roll an Arcana check for me, because something's niggling your brain, but you're not sure what it is.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. 17.
I think you're allowed to say niggling. That's fine.
I'm joking.
I didn't even catch that.
I want to say something, but I'm not going. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Causing
not.
I don't
slight
wanna
but
politicize
persistent
this.
annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's just when Sebastian talks.
Let's not
Yeah,
lose our
so-
sponsors.
Yes, you see that there was magic was been aided in the removal of her head. There was something that made it much easier to slash through and remove her neck.
Hey guys. I think I might have to take another 10 minutes.
Alia sighs very annoyedly and picks up the dead body and says, "Do it on the move."
Amazing.
Alright. So while we're walking, I am touching the body and
Which body?
This will never get not appropriate.
yeah, the body that Ali is holding. And I use my last timepiece to see what happened to her and cast Chronovoyance.
Okay. Well, to see the most important event in her history, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Marriage.
guaranteed.
Well,
It's not guaranteed that her head getting golfed off.
Maybe she didn't notice.
Yeah, maybe.
maybe.
You can't just, assume that her death is like the most important thing in her life. That's demeaning this woman in a very bad way.
Well, we're about to find out.
Hey, we don't
Yeah.
focus on the negatives here.
Okay, so you carry on upwards and onwards whilst casting your spells.
Meanwhile,
you-
Graham, think of something to say.
No. I'm just doing map things whilst I'm talking, and I can't realize I can't do both at the same time. Yes, you actually see a fairly boring sight to you, but it is a very beautiful sight of a woman looking at you. She's wearing the most beautiful wedding dress made of lovely silk, and her hair tied up in a very natural way. You realize you're looking at yourself, and you've never felt so happy. And yeah, the vision goes through the rest of her wedding, and you're quite
Finding
depressed.
something out of it. Sebastian here.
But you do have a
anyone else
lingering
have a
feeling
copy?
of happiness.
And it's quickly faded with rage. No, but Sebastian sighs and says, "Does anyone else have an extra timepiece that still works?"
Owen looks at Sebastian and says, "Oh, fuck off, why won't you?"
That's friendly.
I mean, it did get fixed.
Can I drop this now?
Did you get anything remotely useful?
Billy Bob Lip, how long would it take you to fix these timepieces while we're on the move?
Hours? Days? I'm not...
I mean, it's a fairly fine skill of fixing timepieces.
I could probably
Yeah.
do it by the end of the day. There's multiple hours left in the day, right? It's like a lot of hours left in the day.
Yeah.
Is this correct, Graham?
You're about halfway through the day, yeah.
I could probably do it by tomorrow, the end of the day. If that helps.
If you kind of stop and sit down with your fine smithing tools.
I can make
Yes.
smithing tools, that's not an issue.
Yeah, but like sitting there and doing it is still a
Yeah, definitely.
fine job, right? Yeah.
Owen, can I borrow your timepiece again? I'm thinking that her death is probably her second most important event.
Well, let me think about it. Owen thinks for a minute. No, fuck off!
It's just gonna be her birthdays in descending
Yeah.
order.
You'd
I
think...
told you, this is very important to me. You broke it once, I'm not gonna let you fucking break it again.
I mean,
you
I
tutter.
told you that it was gonna break, but you could fix it.
Right, listen to me,
you
Sebastian. Someone's death might as well be their least important part of their life.
Does someone have speak with dead?
No.
Ew.
The spell?
No.
I don't see why it would be of particular importance to anyone but everyone but him.
What are we gonna gain out of finding out this woman?
I'm so glad we're moving while we're talking about this.
Yeah, we are moving, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we can figure out how she died because it was very obvious that her head was killed with a magical weapon.
Well,
So
there
she
you
was
go.
killed with a
That's how she
magical
died.
weapon. We know how
Yeah.
she died.
I think she died by having
Can
her
move
head
on.
ripped off.
At this point, you see up ahead a large red flare fills the sky. It turns the whole sky red.
Alia starts running.
Yeah.
I think that's
Sebastian.
roughly
Away.
read that these were like warning signs for these military people. So let's see if we can
I
come to the
surf
rescue.
on my nanobots.
Alright, so you all start at a pace
Yes.
and lag it towards the
Oh,
red
yeah.
light.
How fast is Biblibob?
As I said, I surf on my nanobots.
Oh, right, okay. Didn't hear
Who
that.
are way faster. Sorry, I'm just amping it up. Hold on. Please bear with your DM. What?
We
Oh,
value our players.
So so Marlon, what's in the TDS store right now?
Wait.
Everyone just shut up.
You know, guys.
Let's play the adventure that Graham put a lot of work into. How about that?
To be fair, I did put a lot of work into these maps.
Yeah, it shows. It shows. It's really
dead
worth the
bodies
value.
Are brilliant. Brilliant.
Why is it not playing? Play!
Brilliantly
Good!
drawn.
I didn't hear any of that, Bryce.
These dead bodies, they're just so well drawn. Now, Graham,
Shut up.
can we?
Shut up. Can you hear the music? I can't hear it. It doesn't matter.
I can
It'll
hear
kick it
music.
in.
I can hear faint music.
Yeah, there you go. It's kicking.
There it is.
less
You run through the forests, and up ahead, you see two people running towards you. They are being chased by a school of ghouls.
A school of ghouls?
A school of
school?
ghouls who are descending.
it's a school of girls!
Not a flock?
A flock of
Ghoul.
ghouls. Yes, a flock of ghouls.
Who
seem
said
to be
earlier?
Sea
descending
ghouls.
on them from multiple angles.
Ooh.
As you run, you see they sort of catch up. And
Who said they'd all be dead because we talked so much?
Yes.
you,
Graham is being nice.
you see two people. One of which, a large red ghoul, is running towards them. And as they get there, they roll.
What do they tell us, Graham?
You see one of the ghouls swipes at the wizard who's trying to cast a spell quickly at them, and this thing hits with a 20. And the head of this wizard.
How did he accomplish that natural 20? I wonder.
Natural 20, critical hit.
Definitely naturally rolled.
And you hear this one go, "No! Cannonball!" As this one's head flies clean off into the.
Oh, it turns to Sebastian.
Oh my God,
You
we
reckon
solved
that's probably the magical weapon you were talking
Sebastian,
about?
we solved the mystery!
You can see there's.
Kill 'em all.
Pretty sure there was 2 of these red guys on this map. Nope, there's only 1 on this map. So yeah, this one here, and the rest are kind of greyish ghouls. In fact, I can show you a handout of these ghouls. Well, one of them, but they look mostly the same. Where's that gone? Characters, handouts, monsters. There he is. There he is. What? Oh wait, what?
That was my favorite one, Graham, you bastard.
Apparently, I can't show you this picture because I forgot to upload it. What a twat.
Can we... Is there some light initiative rolling, or can I just...
Oh yes, if
start
you could
shooting
roll
them?
initiative while I faff about with this, that'd be... wait 2 seconds, don't worry yet. Now you could roll, that'd be great.
Cheers.
Wow, you guys are so keen, so keen. Let me just find that picture and I will give it to you.
We can be less keen.
Picture of what?
No, I love keen. And whilst I'm just pulling up this picture here, I'd just like to have a word from today's sponsor, Moonhold Maps. Yeah, I'm joking, of course. Well, I'm not, but here's the picture coming in. It's going to come into this. No, fuck it. I'm going to do a proper job. I'm going to put it into things so we can all see it. Where's it gone? Where's it? Oh. Hold on.
Oh,
Save
suspense.
image.
The
Save image.
suspense is killing.
There we go. Wait. I thought I did all this earlier. Sorry. Grab one of them. Oh no, not that. Grab. Too many things at once. Can I do that? No, I can't do that.
Nope.
Oh no, more of them.
One of them. Save. Untitled. Yeah, that'll do. Upload. Where's that gone? There. Here we go. Bam. Oh no, that's not.
Did you add more ghouls, or is that just like?
No.
He definitely added 2 more ghouls.
There we go. That's what it looks like.
There it
is. A
is.
disgusting, mutated, hideous,
Sexy.
foul beast. Once, I mean, that's what you see anyway. You can investigate it later if you like. But I'll put that down in the corner there, in case you want to. So there's one red one, and the rest are all grey.
Which is the red one?
This one, the one that's red.
If
you zoom in enough, you can see they look different.
Could you put a marker on him so we can see?
Would you like a red marker? There you go. Look.
That's an idea.
It's not like the token's a different colour or anything, but you know, don't
Well,
worry.
I can't see that.
It's a
only
very
went to
slight difference.
Mostly all this effort.
Graham, you did
yes.
add 2 goals. Just saying. I mean.
No, I don't know what you're on about. Shush.
Okay.
Add turn. That's what I'm trying to do. Where have they gone? I've got too many buttons to press. Initiative. Bitchin'.
Oh, that's a nice number.
Is it low?
Actually, we rolled terribly on this.
Then. Yeah. Who's going first? somebody's turn.
Surprisingly,
Alia.
me.
You're up. Wow, you're up.
Amazingly, I'm second, even though I rolled a 12.
Oh yeah, so one other minor clarification. We will be allowing the cleaving rule today, which means if you kill a monster and you happen to be stood next to another one, as you swing your weapon through the first, you can use your leftover damage on the other one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So if
You
you're,
have to hit
basically...
the other one, or is it automatically
no, I
count?
think it just goes straight through.
Nice.
Let me just quickly Google that. I'm not sure. I didn't look at that. Cleaving. 5e. Maybe I'm talking shit. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that anyway. So yeah, you don't have to hit the other thing. You could just use the rest of your damage as you swing it through and go through.
It's an alternative rule from the DMG. Thank you very much.
Yep. There we go. Except... Yes, that's right. So when a melee attack reduces an undamaged creature to 0 hit points, any excess damage from that attack might carry over to another creature nearby. And when I say might, it is today.
Hooray.
For these monsters. Okay, so Alia, you're up. Oh yeah, this one did.
What?
Oh, and you see this one died immediately with no head because it was unable to survive without one.
What?
Sebastian is
Crazy.
extremely pissed.
Alia sprints forth, taking out a javelin. She, in her run, starts to rage, screaming. She tosses the spear at the red thing, right in its face.
Good plan. Good plan.
Didn't say it was reckless attacking, so that's a 13.
13 hits.
Sweet. So that is 8 plus 2 damage from raging.
Okay.
Strength. So 10.
And it sort of it streaks into this thing, and it looks like it hurts. You know, this thing does not look super tanky. These are ghouls. There's a few of them, but they they look certainly killable.
Fuck. Fuck.
Don't do that. Do not do that.
I miscalculated. I can't do the thing I was gonna do.
Oopsie.
Does it move in combat?
No. I will heroically, inspiredly, jump 5 feet beyond my movement speed and touch this man and protect him from evil.
Wow.
Oh damn.
What does it do?
I'm spending an inspiration to save this man's life.
What does it do?
It protects him from evil. Disadvantage on attack rolls from Fae, Fiends, and Undead.
Great. Nice. Good effort. Cool. Yeah.
Since I'm spending an inspiration, can I rip him around and throw him behind me?
What did you use your inspiration for? Oh, to do the jump.
To move beyond my movement speed and get him out of danger.
I see.
Basically.
I see. Yes, I missed that, but good job. What was the question?
Can I throw him here?
You can certainly try. So as you jump forward, I'd like you to roll an a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Dexterity.
Yep. Beautiful. So you find your footing in there as you run through with your javelin. You throw your javelin and find a solid patch of ground. Leap forward, grabbing this person. I'd like you to roll a strength athletics check for me, please. Which I'm sure you're pretty good at. Oh, and you go to grab him, but this thing starts knowering at you as you do so, and you sort of you pull your arm out the way just before it bites down upon you. So not managing to throw the guy, but managing to jump forward and cast the spell. Yes.
Sweet. And that is my turn.
Great. Mr. Thousand Pierced.
Yeah, I noticed there's an arm missing there.
Got 1,000 pieces.
No, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna run up Forward. Use all my movement. Did I move the right amount? Yes. I think Gurk. I'm gonna use one of my new spells. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on this school here.
Solid.
Which I think is two bolts at the moment.
2 bolts.
Yeah, because I'm over 5th level. Yeah.
It's
There's
only
2.
for your warlock level.
Is it really?
Yes.
I thought cantrips leveled up just by.
If it is, I need to go and make a really quick change to my cleric warlock in my stride campaign.
Because it just says 5th level.
Yeah, cantrip scale with level, not with class
What?
level. That is
No
absolutely
one's
correct.
forgetting.
Graham's world has just changed for the
Be
better.
right
I
back.
think. Okay, well.
Yeah,
glad that's
great. Well done.
Strad insta-kill.
So.
Fuck, I've missed out on a whole D8 damage this whole time.
Whoops.
Well, you've convinced me.
So 2 bolts, a 12 and a 9, because I have a -1 as part of my
Amazing.
bonus.
But you're alive and you're here.
This
So
one
he
here.
fires his Eldritch Blast and hits this one, hitting it and damaging it with the first shot.
Oh, is it gonna roll? Hang on, is it rolling? Okay, yeah. Just
Holy
take
moly.
just 8 damage
Why?
because it's doing 2d10,
Yeah.
but only 1 bolt hit.
Oh.
But I thought you said you do 2 bolts.
Yeah, every
Yeah,
bolt
but
is
on the-
Well, they
1d10.
both hit.
Oh, do you have to roll your blast? Oh, you have
Every
to roll
blast is separate, and every blast
Yeah.
is
it.
1d10.
Sweet.
I don't know why it's done that.
Because you said up to, Robbie. Alright, 8 damage. Good. Oh, why is it doing this stupid thing? Oh, there we go.
at
Yep, and again it looks, looks like it singes through its body and hurts it.
That is the
Sort of
most I can
rolls
do
out
right
at
now.
you and
So-
like whips its head around from this one at you, and you see the sort of blood dripping down from its mouth and its fangs and its claws, and it's got its sights now. And as it's looking at you, hear this woman. She shouts, "Kill the red ones first! They'll destroy your heads!" And she ducks out the way of this one as it swipes over her head, and she fires a magic missile at this one. She's, she looks pretty handy.
You
Pretty
say
handy.
there's 2 red ones.
No, there's only one.
Only 1. Okay.
I think. Yeah, there's only one.
So far.
Magic missile. 3 darts. Roll 3d4. Pwah! Look how that goes.
Nice.
For 11 points of damage, and it screams out and looks very hurt, but is still alive. And she says, "Damn it!" And she's like holding her staff up at the other one that's like snapping at her. She's unfazed and ready for the battle. Oh, looks pretty pissed off. And Alia, as you're near her, she nods at you as you cast the spell on her. She's but you can see she's worn down. She's dirty. She's like exhausted. And then Graven, you're up.
Okay, Graven sprints off across the snow, taking a dash to get here. He's got his Mace of
Standing on
Disruption.
the dead wizard friend.
drawn
Mace of
and his
Disruption
shield.
out. Nice. That's
he's
your
ready.
your non-scary one, right?
That's the non-scary
Yeah.
one.
Well,
that's
to
the
you,
undead
but
one.
scary to these guys because they are undead.
And he's going to smack him with a shield. Actually, as his bonus action,
Okay.
just for good measure.
Alrighty. This thing does look on its like last legs.
Got to beat a 16.
How many legs does it have?
It has 4. Although as
The
you're
last
quite close, you
4.
see 2 of them look like they may have once been legs, and 2 may have once been hands. But it fails that pretty spectacularly.
So I knock it prone.
Okay.
Nice.
That's all I can do for now.
Oh.
Because I
Right.
use my dash.
Okay. Alright, okay, cool. Then Sebastian, you're up.
Alright, first off, I want to say to Graven, I as Bryce am sorry. I as Sebastian am not. But Sebastian, after watching one of his closest friends get his head cleaved off, in a rage, takes out some bat guano and sulfur, and screams as he casts Fireball at 4th level, but using an
Bryce.
inspiration point.
Bryce, I don't know what you're about to say, but in order to make this inspiration point better, I'd like to hear the scream.
Oh, of course.
That's good. That's a good job.
Full volume, please.
Yeah, that wasn't full volume, but I'll give you a solid 3 out of 10. Carry on.
He casts Fireball at 4th level using an inspiration point to make it the damage of a 5th level. Can I do that?
Can you not normally cast at 5th level?
I can, but
Right.
I don't have any spell slots at 5th level after the teleportation circle.
Oh my god.
Come on, that's not
I
how
thought
it
it was
is.
going to be the chrono.
No, it was the teleportation. That's fine.
You can try using your inspiration. It's gonna be a hard check, I'll tell you up front, even with the lackluster scream. So I'm gonna need you to make.
I can do it better.
Well, you can
Don't
certainly
blow
try.
your mic out.
It might affect you. It might affect your DC on this one. But I'd like you to roll an Arcana check as you try this.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not the right amount.
Fuck's sake.
But here, I'll just roll the Arcana check first. Ooh!
Nice.
Is that enough?
How many extra D6 is it? Between 4 and 5?
Between 4 and 5, I think you just add 1d6
It's
each.
1. It's always 1.
Alright, I'll
Yeah,
give you an
so-
extra D3 for trying.
Okay.
What, a single D3?
Alright, I need to roll... I need to go to the advanced roller. Okay. 9... D6...
No, I meant like instead of not at 5th level, 4th level plus a D3.
Yeah.
Cool.
4th level is 96.
Oh, then why did you roll 86? Oh, because you rolled.
I didn't mean to.
I see. I catch up.
Well, that's
Why is
worse.
it that anytime I reroll damage?
It's so funny.
Oof.
Right, good. 22 points.
And I need to roll the D3.
Who's it hitting? 20 feet. Where are you firing it? On this guy?
Right here. Oh wait, 1 second. Right here.
Here. Right. Okay, so it hits all of these guys. Cool.
Including Graven.
Oh, thanks.
Including
Yeah, that's why
Raven.
I was sorry. Also, how do I
What
roll
if you
a D3?
incinerate your other last friend?
They
Not in
pass. Holy shit,
Not
they
in the
pass
range.
the dex save. Graven, I'd like you to roll a dex save as well, please.
Hey, what's the starting of the macro? It's slash.
Yeah.
Do you have your shield out, Graven?
90,
That
I
might-
do have my shield out, yes, so I'm fine, but that's not the point.
You're fine because you passed and you don't take damage on half.
Yeah,
cool.
if it was
Okay.
half
Yep,
damage,
fine.
I don't take
It's-
any.
Yep, that's correct.
It's 25.
What's 25?
The DC?
No, the extra damage. Like the D3.
Oh,
It
I
brings it
see.
up to
Yeah,
25
okay.
damage.
Well done. Good job. So yeah, you kill the red ghoul in a blast of fire, and they all pass their saving throw. So they're going to take 12 points of damage.
Graven turns round and glares.
He's like, yeah,
That's
behind his
Sebastian.
shield as the
Didn't you almost
fire
kill him
burns
then?
over his shield.
With a look that says, "What the fuck, dude?"
Bloody wizards coming around here with their fire. And then you want to do anything else, Sebastian? Make some more friends?
1 second.
He's gonna touch the corpse for 10 minutes.
And crack an egg.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay, and then Owen.
Owen will do the same thing, only he uses a inspiration point to make it look cooler than Bryce.
Oh, okay, good plan.
Yeah.
How does it look cooler?
Let's see.
Better scream.
It's got sunglasses on.
No,
Do you do a mocking scream?
it's like I do like the Wilhelm scream.
I don't know.
And I guess it looks cooler in the way that the explosion is not red, but it is like
Blue.
all the colors of the rainbow, like a disco fireball.
Nice.
Are you doing another fireball on me?
On you, yes.
Yes, it's centered on Graven this time.
sake.
No, just kidding. Just the same one as same place as
It's-
Sebastian.
Okay,
It's
I'd like you to roll a
cooler.
dex save then, please, Graven.
Oh,
It's
for
cooler
fuck's
as in
sake.
it's colder.
What on earth
Oh
is
damn!
going
Look
on?
at that damage roll. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's actually not colder.
And your
Wow.
DC's higher than his, and they fail. So does Graven, who takes 30 points of fire damage. That's a bit brutal. And all of these ghouls within 20 feet die.
You don't want to indomitable that?
I do. Want to indomitable that?
Comes and bangs the wizards' heads together.
Fucking right.
What is
Take that saving
Indomitable? Oh,
throw
you
again.
do it again. Good luck.
Yeah.
He wants to save his pride.
That's
Oh,
bad.
look at that.
Oh,
Here we go.
that pride is saved right there.
He just like pushes his shield in the ground and turns around as the fire whips around it. Just does that like 2 fingers to the eye thing.
Yeah.
Owen
I'm watching
gives you a
you.
thumbs up and say, "I know you can take it."
Oh dear. You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I turn towards Sebastian and say, "That's how you do it." And that ends my turn.
Oh dear. Then the ghouls run, they go snarling still, run towards Graven and Alia. This one attacks her ladyship.
Disadvantage.
Yes, which then balances out the advantage, so it's still the 11. Misses. Graven, this one swipes at you with its claws, but well, actually, and you're like, you just stand there realizing it basically can't hit you unless it gets super lucky. Is that right? I'm sure it's do these days. Yeah, it can't hit you unless it gets basically mechanically, unless these guys roll a critical hit, you can't get hit by them. Like, you can tell that by standing there with your shield and armor and being awesome. And then Alia, this one swipes at you, but does hit you.
It's alright.
And does 8 points of slashing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
4 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Dice gods! That's good.
Easy.
Should be
But
easy
yeah,
for you,
realizing
Mark.
that their claws are kind of coated in detritus and gore and rotting flesh, and realizing that an attack from these could quite easily cause poison and pain to seep into your veins and paralyze you. Something to be aware of. But that's all they do. And then bip blip bip blip 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 blip.
Right. So, first of all, as I move slightly forward with my nanobots, about 30 feet. There you go. Then bonus action, this guy dashes next to Alia. Then action, I take a double shot at this guy, if that's possible.
A double shot.
Double shot.
I mean, if you've got the action economy left, then go for it.
It's a 16 and a definite miss.
Yeah, so you fire into the back of your mechanical creature as it roars up in front of you for a solid 1d4 damage. So that's a 1 point of damage to your thingy as you stick it with an arrow.
And then I deal a 14 points of damage to the other one.
This one.
That
Nice.
one.
Ah, brilliant. Okay, yeah, big hit.
And
Again, it looks hurt.
that's my turn.
Okay. Then the woman, she ducks out the way, past Alia, and sort of back and beyond. You just hear her say, "I think you got this!" She runs back. And she's sort of just not able to do much else. So she's ready. She's still ready to fight. Just doesn't want to stand in the way. Then Alia, you're up.
What did this thing do to me? What was its attack?
Well, it used its claws to swipe at you.
Okay. I grab its claw midair, and then having hold of it, I grab its throat, or Alia does, and she draws her sword and just guts this
Jesus,
thing.
who's breathing like they're masticating?
It might be me. I don't know.
Sorry, Alia, I couldn't hear you over the heavy breather.
Yeah, so she catches the claw, grabs its throat, and like guts it as if it were
Nice.
dead and a deer or something.
Yeah.
So this is reckless, master all of the things.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna kill it.
Oh
Yeah,
lord,
You
that's
hit
a
it.
10.
So the first time you hit it is you pull your sword out the end. You realise you've still got a little bit of damage left
From the first attack.
from the first attack.
Yeah, I
And you bring that down on the other one.
yeah,
Good point.
cutting its arm off.
Yeah. So yeah, you kill this one outright, and then with your second swing,
I with my first swing I got this thing and then cut the other one's arm off, and then with my second swing I decapitate that one probably.
Yeah, definitely.
And then my sword keeps going onto this one, I suppose.
Which is exactly the right amount of damage to strike that one down too. As you just
do something.
cleave through these creatures as if they are made of butter. And that's all the ghouls in this encounter dead. And you hear a heavy panting as this woman behind you says, "Thank you for saving my life. It's just a shame it was too late for my friends."
Sebastian runs over and picks up Cannonball in his head. And
Slightly
makes sure it
singed.
starts.
And as you run past her, she says, "Sebastian, it's you!"
Yeah. Just wait. He grabs Cannonball and is gonna bring him with him wherever they go, so that he can bring him over to Leanna once they go back.
Okay.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, but it's his friend.
It is his friend.
I mean, he is his friend.
That's all he's got, man. Don't take it away from him.
Yeah, he's not got many other friends. So.
Graven's wanting to kill him right now, so...
Yeah, I lean over to Sebastian and I say, "If you ever fireball me again, I will cut your balls off."
Bearing in mind, Graven is stood over Cannonball at this point, and it's be quite threatening.
So as her rage subsides, Alia steps on a few heads, but ultimately calms down and approaches the other woman. "Where is it that you were headed?"
She sort of sighs and pats herself down, and she says, "Inland, we were tasked with taking out another cave of these ghouls."
Is everyone dead? Or is it just... like, where's the captain? Where's everyone else?
She sighs and says, "They spread us too thin. I said to the captain we needed fighters, and the Bloodcake seemed in a rush to get us out here. I don't know about the other group, but if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here now either." I suppose a debt repaid, Sebastian. Thank you.
Yeah.
We should find them immediately. They might be in the same danger.
We must complete our mission first.
Where's the cave and where's the other group?
I don't know where the other group are. I've not seen them. I did see a green flare to the south. Maybe that was them retreating.
That was us.
Yeah,
She
but
looks at you and says,
you
"It
fired
was?"
yours in response to another green flare.
Yes. Well, if you fired the flare earlier today, maybe half a day ago.
Yes,
then-
we cleared a village to the south of here. About half a day's travel.
Then it was us.
They're all dead!
Ah,
How were you intending to destroy this cave?
she pulls out her bag, which you can see is a bag of holding. And she pulls out sort of a large implement. And she says, with this. And she sort of turns it around in her hands and says, it's rather crude, but it's all we had time to build. It will,
And-
if we implant it inside their nest, it will blow the doors and seal them in.
I'm sorry to be so blunt, but are your companions carrying anything useful? Anything
Yeah,
required for this mission?
Yes, we each have one of these. In case of, well, she sort of like gesticulates across the forest. In case of this, I thought we would be able to handle it, but this is not the first roaming party we've come across, and we are all spent.
Are these packs normally this size?
They're usually bigger,
This-
aren't they?
This was about average, yes. They get bigger. We've not seen many of the red ones. They seem to have vorpal claws. Quite a frightening aspect.
And besides the red ones, do any other creatures accompany them? Just the ghouls.
Yes, any
Just
mutation, any
abominations.
variations.
He says, this is the only one we've seen so far. And by the way, most of you probably haven't really heard too much about vorpal weapons before, so that might be something you want to ask about.
Sebastian tries to cut off the two claws on the red one.
Does
Yeah.
Sebastian even have anything sharp? Like a knife?
Yeah, he's got a knife. And
Okay,
a dagger.
I'd like you to roll a survival check as you do that for me, then, please.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna use an inspiration point for that.
Okay.
I mean, Alia
Oh yeah.
can
Or
help
Ali.
you, or
Yeah,
she can
Ali
do it.
help. Ali could do it.
Having had experience with these creatures before, she steps up to Sebastian and says, "Let me help you." And I'm guessing he helps her.
Yeah.
There you go, 20.
Beautifully done. So you managed to kind of wipe away. You realise you need to wipe away a lot of this gunge before you sort of plunge your dagger in to make sure you don't get paralysed during the task. And then you expertly carve your knife in. As you're doing so, you realise that these it almost feels like carving into humanoid type hands, except the bone structure has been mutated and twisted. And you pull off two of these claws, and they do come away. Alia, you recognise these beasts immediately. These are the ghouls that ravaged your homeland, killed your parents and your family and friends. Is exactly what you were looking for.
Now, can I just check if by any chance one of them happens to carry like a fat sack of gold with them? Yes, just for no reason. Or anything of the like.
Ghouls well known for their wealth.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So you just start kind of looting these corpses.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. As you sort of step up to the first one, this woman who none of you have asked the name of says.
What is your name?
She says, as you ask, she sort of says, "Well, respect, please. These are my friends."
They're dead now. Whatever they have, they don't need.
She says,
Sebastian starts picking up their spell books and says, "We don't want the knowledge to be lost."
We are alive now, and we need it more than them.
She doesn't disagree with you, but she says, "I understand, but please, have respect."
I will leave them their clothes. Do not worry.
She can see that Billabop is just like just throwing things over his shoulder that don't interest him. She says, "My name is." What's it? Where is it? MC3. She says, "My name is Helga."
Helga.
She looks like this.
Yeah.
Although there was no monkey with her.
What?
That reminds me, I forgot to take my monkeys.
Oh god, you still have them.
Thank God you don't have those with you.
That would be not ideal.
I need to name that dog.
Alia might recognize some stuff about her. Just saying. Marlon won't.
Marlon won't.
Is she a half-orc?
It's- No. But yeah, Graham, that's like right next to the place.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but maybe they got a shared history.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But yeah, Sebastian starts picking up the spell books from his fallen crewmates, and any of the magic items that they held.
Any wedding rings? Any golden tooth fillings?
No. Just the spell books and the magic items. Standard procedure for Blood Cake crew.
Yep. So I can give you them a later date rather than slowing down the
Yeah.
session too much now.
Yeah, of course.
There's probably some magic items there as well.
Very well, Helga.
Or
Lead the way.
So you find, just before you do that, you find a,
Spit it out.
you find a ring of mind shielding on one of these guys, and a ring of warmth on one of the others. He's quite warm, even though he's dead.
I will note this down.
Standard stuff. Yeah, if someone could write it down as I say, that'd be great. Potions of, you find 5 greater healing potions. Somebody said my name.
No, I just said I'm noting them down because I looked over them.
Yeah, but then someone said my name. Did they not?
You're hearing
Hello?
voices.
Oh.
I think I said I am, and you took it as Graham.
Oh.
Well, he is.
I am Graham. And a,
There we go.
And the suspense.
yeah, you find a wand of smiles,
Oh, I love that.
That's great.
which I
thing
will
we
put in
need.
the Roll20 chat just so you know exactly which one that is.
Great. Love that.
Did
roll.
we have one of those?
Probably.
They had one on Critical
It's
Role.
probably in the vault.
Just put it on Graven next time you
Yeah,
fly
no,
by.
I was literally about to say I cast it on Graven.
How to get decapitated in 2 easy steps.
I try to be stealthy about it.
I donate my
Take my
healing potion
back.
to Graven.
I will keep all 5. No. Yeah, everyone should get one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give mine to Graven.
Well, we don't have 6. We're 6 now, apparently, and we only have 5. So.
Alia opens one of her pouches and it reveals like a bucket
there's
load
only
of health
2
potions.
Yeah, I noted it down, Graham, and I'll pop
Right
it
on.
in the treasury later.
Good lad. She says, yeah, we can carry on. But first, I just need a quick rest to compose myself before moving on. But we must make haste. And while she is resting, I'm going to go top up my drink.
Good idea.
You can continue to admire this map provided to us today by Moonhold.
Thanks, Graham.
Maps.
Alright, so
Alright, if we're gonna have a quick break, I'm gonna take out the dog for a quick walk and be right back in like 10 to 15
Jeez.
minutes.
Alright. Probably have started again by then. But
So
No worries.
Owen surrenders his healing potion, and so does Alia, which means we have 1 to Sebastian, 1 to Bibbly Bob, 1 to Rogar, 1 to Graven, and then we have
Yep.
1 remaining.
No, that's not what I said. I said I donate my healing potion to Graven, so Graven gets 2.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
On account of being fireballed.
Yes.
Thank you. I forgive you.
No worries.
Just
You
this
can
once.
just kill Sebastian. I'll help you do it. Be back after the break.
you guys are funny. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink, and then we'll continue in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Alia, do you give Sebastian the Volpor claw, or do you keep it?
Not like,
I think
Alia,
Alia
or
went.
Marlin?
not like you're gonna do anything with it. You're too scared of
Yeah, no, I
of
was-
using it in any sort of fashion, because Sebastian doesn't like being
Yeah.
a scientist.
Being what?
Don't worry about it.
But like I was gonna give it to either Graven or Alia anyways. I think they would get more use out of it.
I mean, you are the most qualified to reverse engineer how it works and actually get a use out of it per your backstory.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm okay with science. I'm not okay with the science that I did.
Well then, use this as a new endeavor and use the claw to reverse engineer how to make Whirlpool weapons, and then give it to a blacksmith, and we can just stick a couple of Whirlpool weapons
Yeah.
on Graven, and they'll just tear through all of those enemies like
my
nothing.
God, yeah. Dude, yeah, that actually does sound really cool. I need to do that. Maybe I could give Creature a genetic modification.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking into making heavy homebrew engineering things.
Or perhaps I could help you give your nanobots Vorpal blades.
They will never roll. Have you seen how I roll? They will never roll a natural 20 in the history of TDF.
I mean, it'll be cool though, and he wouldn't have any problems with giving nanobots, modifying nanobots.
Well, if you can modify nanobots,
Yeah, that's true.
You're talking about a technology that the smartest mind in all of TDF, which is clearly Biblipop, can't crack yet.
Clearly, Billy.
I mean, yeah, no one else even believes him. So they're all stupid, clearly.
I mean, no. Sebastian believes that nanobots are a thing, but he doesn't believe that that they're the root of magic. Because that's just crazy talk. It's obviously the dragon, but you know.
The dragon? Excuse me, how is dragon tied to the arcane?
No, I was talking about like at the Eberron backstory, but I just remembered that he's in Ravnica. I'm gonna look up the creation of Ravnica to find out that whole backstory of that one.
Well, Billy Bob comes from Faerun, and their magic is supposed to come from the Weave. Except he already knows that's a lie, because in the time of troubles, when magic was gone, or during this spell plague, one or the other, magic was essentially lost through the Weave, but some people could still cast it. So he knows it's bullshit. And, you know, nanomachines can replicate all the effects, so it seems pretty likely that they're actually the reason.
That's interesting. What realm did you say Billy Boplip was from again?
He's from Faerun.
Which one?
Faerun, the Forgotten Realms.
Oh. I thought you said Peru.
Good old Billy Bob is from Faerun. It's from Peru, and he quite likes it.
He likes his Mai Tais.
No, it's from a little old place called Hearthbuckler. I think that's why it's called Heartbuck or Heartbuckler, one or the other.
I'm trying to find out the creation myth of Ravnica, but I'm having trouble. Really upset that Cannonball got killed immediately.
We probably should have stood around talking so much.
Maybe. He was my favorite character.
Well, we have a ghost who brings people back to life all the time, and
That
you don't
is
have
true.
the issue of it's not, and he's just died. It's not like a Balos fucked with his spirit, so
Yeah.
we're not talking about that.
Is Andy moaning again?
When am I not?
Ah, that's a good point. I'm eating a big sausage right now.
Oof. Suck it down.
Hey, listen to this. That's me slapping out my tongue.
Graven, you think we can realistically end your plot in 1.5 hours?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
we're on
We'll
final
speedrun
phase
it.
now. No, we're on the final phase, don't worry.
Leroy Jenkins.
Still going to plan.
You fully intended us to fuck about for like probably an hour in total at this point.
No. No, I know you guys don't look at anything. We've been playing for 3 years now. If it's not hitting something with swords, you're not interested.
That's true.
Not that there isn't
Not
stuff
this
to find,
character.
but none of you are interested in it.
This character's interested in killing.
Yeah.
It's a good
And
plan.
I probably shouldn't. I just didn't speak up enough as Eli, and usually never got a chance to do anything.
Huh?
Hey, Graham.
So-
Luke and I were talking about something cool we could do with that ballpark board.
Is it join more sessions, Timok? What?
Is it what?
So
Well-
what were you saying?
I was informing him that he's the most qualified to reverse engineer how the Whirlpool claws work.
Yeah, and perhaps we could use that reverse engineering to add Vorpal claws to, like, maybe his nano machines or actual swords.
Maybe.
Nidorino.
Biblibop does potions soon and engineering now. You're the one that is there for biochemistry.
Who knows what is available to you?
I do have, like, a ton of poisons. and
Sebastian.
claws. Yes.
You should make a 4-assed monkey.
I should.
Right.
Cheers, everyone here.
Everyone except Owen, but we'll probably carry on a bit without him.
I mean, we don't have the 10 minutes.
Nah, it's okay. He understands. What was I going to say to you?
Let's jolly good. Let's resume the session.
No, I
always
was
wanted Blur.
I was about to say there's the 2 spell books you find.
I appreciate this very much.
Alright, spell books. Those are yours.
Arcane Lock and Blur. Nidorino.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so as you sort of rest up, have a bit of a short rest, because this lady says she's not going anywhere until she's eaten some protein bars and had to think about her life choices, and reapplied her sexist makeup, and then off we go.
Cool.
Did she wear makeup? I think she did. Yeah, look, she's got it on the
wears, like,
picture.
tribal painting.
Yeah, so got to make sure that's and she's got an arm made of imagination.
Enemy dead.
And a flying monkey.
Well, she doesn't have the monkey at the moment.
Oh,
Oh, at the moment.
disappointed.
I mean, no one's asked her where the monkey is, but the
Where's
only
the
person who would be
monkey?
the only person who'd be able to would be Sebastian. So
I look to her and I say, "Oh, Helga, where's little Tim Tom?"
Tim Tom.
Tim Tom.
Oh wait, no, he actually did have a name. It was Julian. Where's Julian?
Julian the flying monkey.
She
Fuck.
she sighs, and she says,
He's dead.
and then as you say that, she looks up and says, I hope not, but I fear for the worst. I commanded him to fly away. It was getting too real. I said fly back to the ship. I only hope he made it.
Save
you,
yourself, Julian.
Do I know if that was his her familiar or just like her pet?
It was like a proper ass monkey.
An ass
yeah.
monkey.
Damn it, it's too slow.
Flying ass monkey as well.
What?
It's got a front
I
butt.
think that I'm not. Should I waste this spell? Should I?
The answer
No.
is probably not.
No.
No.
Considering you already lost your 5th getting us here, and you've used 2 on that's you use 1 for us to like learn about a woman's wedding.
Yeah.
So I
And
think you
one
should
to
save your
fireball me.
spells.
Want to
Oh, yeah,
fireball
that's
your friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a friend is a strong word.
Adventuring colleague, sorry.
From Graven's point of view right now,
Associate.
An acquaintance.
forced acquaintance.
Helga, would you please lead the way?
Yes, let's
Please
go.
Save us from any samers.
She stands up, brushes herself down, and says,
Before he starts
"Yes."
cracking more eggs on things.
She says it's a few hours onwards. I'm sure we'll keep a low profile in the trees, so we don't want to disturb them.
Yes,
Yes,
very good. Let's
that's
go.
a good idea.
Sounds good.
As you make way, she says, "So why are you here? Did you come to rescue us?"
Well, our message, Captain, that we were coming to help you. We heard that y'all needed some help, and Ollie seemed to be pretty keen on helping with the ghouls.
I have come because she requested it. Or she needed help, and I pointed out, yeah.
Old Andy,
Hello.
is action surge short rest thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh, did we take a short rest?
What was the question directed at me?
I think there was one.
Someone said Alia.
I mean, I just said, Biblibob just said that he's here because of you.
Oh, right.
Not to rescue
Yeah.
anyone, just specifically because of you.
The woman asked why you were all here, basically.
It's all your fault.
Graham, we took a short rest.
Yes.
I have a question about arcane recovery then. What level spell can I get with it? Like, I sacrifice hit dice for spell slots, right?
Maybe read the description of the thing. That might
Yeah,
help.
I mean, once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level. So what is your wizard level?
9.
So 4.
Okay, so you can get up to 4th level spells. So that could be 2 2-level spells, 4 1-level spells, or
A 3 and a 1 or a 4. That's all the options you have.
or 1 4th level spell,
Some 2 and a 1 1.
or no 5th level spells.
We are here. We
No
are here
6th
to
level
save these
spells.
lands from this demon threat.
She says, it is a good idea. They are a plague on this earth. We were sent to try and find the source of this. Do you know anything about that?
The source of it all?
Yes.
Well, I have come across clues, but I'm not sure I understand them. I'm not sure I could help you, to be honest. I have this piece of parchment.
You do?
That's all I have.
She seems very interested. May I see it?
Yeah, she takes it out and shows it to her.
Do you have a picture of it?
I can get that for you. I'll post it in the Discord. Downloads. Picture retrieving music. There we go.
Cool. I don't know if you show everyone else, but that was just so they could see the wonderful art I made about 2 years ago. She looks over
with
it.
real fire.
Yeah, with real fire. I nearly burnt my room down. It was quite funny. She looks at it and says, this has obviously come from something else, no? It looks like pages from a book.
Perhaps.
Have you the rest of this book?
I do not.
Ollie,
I only found this page.
why haven't you given me this before? I could have told you who written it.
Well,
Do you have a timepiece?
I guess I did not think
No,
of that.
that's the next one.
She says, interesting. May I take this to study it?
She looks at Sebastian with a raised eyebrow.
She says, "I'm sorry. We've."
Oh, yeah,
No,
she's trustworthy.
I'm too keen. I'm sorry. And she sort of hands it back to you, and she says, "I can see this is value to you."
No, she hands it back, and when Sebastian says that, she says, "Any friend of Sebastian's is a friend of mine."
Actually, Ollie, I think that she lived relatively close to you when you. Helga, aren't you from Waterdeep?
I do not know this Waterdeep.
She
I
says
thought that was close to Neverwinter.
that's not where Ali is from.
That's not where Ali is from.
No.
Oh, I totally.
She's from very, very, very far north somewhere.
I'm from Waterdeep, actually.
Northeast,
We'll spend
actually.
some time there.
She says no, I'm not from Waterdeep. I have bad ties with them. No, I was the shaman for an orc clan north.
I don't have any. Do you know the Groshkacek clan?
Yes, I've heard of them. Are you a Groshkacek?
I used to be. They're all dead now. Now I'm a Flamescar woman.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it seems like you found some strong allies. I'm sure that this suits you well. She says, let me. I will leave this with you until we return to the ship, and then, if you don't mind, I will take it and study. I think we need to get to the bottom of these ghouls rather than patching any holes in the earth when they spring up. It is only a temporary stopgap.
Of course, and if you could share your findings with me, that would be wonderful.
I believe we need more than Bloodcake's army to deal with this.
How
It affects us all.
how goes the war, if I may ask, back home? If you've been there in the last few years.
She once again sighs and says, I have not. My clan was killed.
I see.
I was taken into slavery and have managed to buy my way out through work on Bloodcake's ships.
Is she an orc?
She's not an orc.
Okay.
She is a regular human doodle. Yeah, and so
Okay.
you get a distinct impression that that ties into what she just said about not having great ties with Waterdeep. Although you don't know much about it. And then yeah, so she says, it's not far now. Only a little way up here. How do you think it's best to approach this? Have you had much experience with damming in these caves? If I have not, I don't know what to expect.
Their senses are quite keen. I think once we arrive, they will know that we are there, and we should hurry with these devices that you have.
I could send Fergie to go check out the cave.
I think that would only warn them.
Well, I mean, it's just an owl.
Still, it's a creature that's not usually in caves. I think it's best.
10 minutes to turn them into a bat.
Our readings have said that these caves are unnatural. Is that right? Swarming with these beasts. Is that correct?
That is usually correct, yes.
Sounds like a quick in and out might be the best bet.
I definitely think it's better not to arouse them before we arrive. The faster we can get in and out, the better.
Alright, so a quick in and out as not to arouse them. Got it.
She looks
Precisely, Owen.
She looks at you and frowns and says, "This is serious business. I've lost
Very.
many friends today. I'm not in the mood for such childish jokes. Let us be on." She leads you further onwards and says, "It's just over this next horizon. This next crest." And takes
Well, let's go.
It's a go.
It's too many cravens. You can tell whose token I was using to test the maps.
And what good maps they are. Look at the quality of that.
Fantastic, man.
Actually, this
Yes.
is not at its best because that's really fucking confusing. Can I select all of that? No, that's. Hang on, I'm gonna just try and do something. This is either gonna work really well or ruin all the work I did. If I do that,
Place your bets.
if I do this,
Go well.
can you now see the rest of the map?
Yes.
Pitching. I think you can see the bit I want you to see and not all the other shit too.
This.
It's black.
Hang on.
I
Wait,
can see.
clearly
I can see
now
all
the road is
greenery.
gone. You can see the greenery, right? Yeah, and these
Yeah.
cliff things.
There's like
Just-
a gaping
yeah.
Just
hole.
black for me.
I see no hidden
hang on,
enemies if
let
that's
me-
what you're
No,
worried
yeah.
about.
No tokens or anything.
Oh, and I'm setting your token up now. Wait, you're not on the map, that's why. What? People.
And I see what I assume is an entrance or cave in.
Yeah, hang on, I'm getting there.
I'm just telling you what I see, and what I don't see is
Right.
all the horrible creatures that
Yep,
you're
I
waiting
did
to
it.
ambush us with.
Show me
Being on
what
the
you
map
got.
helps.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so you make your way
Disqualified.
over the sort of the crest, standing at the edge of the trees, and you can see that the ground sharply depresses into the earth, down a few sort of large steeps in the snow, where you can see the rock jutting out from the landscapes. These are like solid 10 to 15 foot drop downs, and then there's a flat bit down the bottom here, where you can see a large hillock or kind of cliff face it's actually green and not too covered in snow. There are steep embankments all the way up the side of this that you can see here. Would be quite difficult to sort of climb up, but it's quite an impressive landscape in front of you. It goes up quite a way, and it's a big feature in the landscape.
Alia
Bizarre.
whispers.
Go on.
Earth is warm here. They're close.
Oh, have an inspiration point
Ah,
for
fantastic.
picking up on how awesome this map is. That you got that. I'm so happy. Yes, another map today provided to us by Moonhold Outpost, your session sponsor. Dear. Anyway, yeah. So, and you can see there's an open cave at the bottom here, although you can't see too far in. You can see there's sort of tracks in the snow in and out of this cave. There is nothing around at the moment, and it's just getting dark. Or it's just starting to get sort of not dark, but it's getting to the end of the day.
Oh, actually.
So the sun is sort of gone behind the trees, but it's not yet set.
Helga, do you know how to use these devices?
Yes, it's fairly straightforward.
Alright.
Requires a simple spell cast upon them.
By the way, I assume that we picked up the other ones that were on the other wizards.
Yes. I mean, we took their like rings and shit. So yeah,
Gold teeth.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, which
So-
spell is that?
If any volunteers to go down there with Helga, I'm definitely going.
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Are some of us
I'll
supposed
go
to
as
wait
well.
out here?
Wizards can wait back and refrain from casting fireball.
Yes.
Alia,
Well,
take this, and my little
they need-
little thing lands on her shoulder.
Oh yes, she
She
gives you
just
like a
said-
nod of approval, like a
She
nod of
just said
thanks.
that they need a spell casted on them.
Do you know? Does Alia know what that thing actually can do?
No, but she's had it on her shoulder with that shark, and she's just grown fond of it.
What's that?
Hmm?
I missed what you were talking about.
The little nanobot that's on her shoulder.
Yeah,
alright.
the tiny thing lands on her shoulder.
Can I be watching the undergrowth and the cave entrance for any movement or any more ghouls, anything out of the ordinary?
Sure.
Sebastian asks Helga what the spell is that we need to cast it.
She says it's a modified light spell.
Oh.
Would you like me to teach you to it before we go in?
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Owen will pay attention as well.
She says, so she sort of scrawls down on a bit of scroll, some sort of incantations, and she says, cast these upon the end of the device and concentrate. Once you release your concentration, the bomb will explode. Do you understand?
Alright.
And you both spend sort of 10-15 minutes studying it, and you, with her help, you can learn the spell.
Wait, does this include me, or is that just Sebastian Owen?
If you want to learn the spell,
I
you're
can't-
able to.
I mean, I can't physically learn spells this way,
Alright.
no.
You're welcome to watch though.
Just want to stare at the spell.
I mean, she seems pretty focused. Like, she doesn't really care if people are looking at her. You know, she's just got a job to do, and you knowing the spell would be useful. So basically, it's just like casting the light cantrip. It's just a cantrip, but
only
it's
the,
specific to these devices.
So I ask again, are the rest of us just supposed to wait outside? Or...
If you
I
want
think
to.
that the wizards might need to come with you, so we can, light the bombs.
We may need to run at some point. Just be aware of that.
I'm going to be sort of trying to bodyguard the shaman, basically.
So basically, we're all going.
I think so. Don't get too split up.
Alia casts this on the lady. Olga?
Maybe this time, if I'm dying too, you can heal me.
Brutal.
Maybe.
Maybe
Did
don't.
I do that last time?
Well, I was unconscious and you were like, I'll do it later, and then I was blown up by the Balon. So
It was
any bad
hilarious. though.
things that happen because of me are on you.
Alia and her. Yeah, I'll get to it.
Alright, so we all stride carefully down so we don't trigger, what do you call them? Avalanches.
Avalanches.
Yeah.
Wait, are we going down or up?
You're going down
Down.
on the snow. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you not see that from this amazing map?
It's got the shadow in the
just
right place
making
and everything.
sure
Though.
that- yeah.
We sort of walk this way.
Of course.
We
of
sort of
course.
walk around, upwards.
I see it. Look, Billy Bop's got it. Those clever artificers.
Hey, listen, you dealt out us an inspiration point to Alia for stating what I thought was obvious. So I gotta point out obvious things now.
I mean, the amount of stuff you guys don't pick up on. Okay, so you
Alright.
enter. So you all go down. Are you trying to be sort of stealthy and quiet so that you don't
Yeah.
draw too much attention? You certainly see that the lady is.
Yes.
Alright, then I'd like you all to roll a stealth check for me. Everyone that's going. I think that's all of you though, right?
Hey.
Great.
I
At
think
I thought I was the
disadvantage
8
with
for a
my
second.
Owen falls
Oh,
down
I'm
the cliffs.
at disadvantage too, actually, yeah. So, 14.
My plate armor has started to freeze together a little bit. It's creaking like fuck.
Hey guys,
So, with her standing here, can you position yourselves in like what order you're gonna go in the cave with her? Please.
oh yeah.
In a straight line.
That's a 17 from me, by the way.
Great. Perfect. Lovely, look at that. Nice little line and everything. Okay, so I'm just going to have to pop some dynamic lighting layer back on. Hold on a moment. So if I should be able to select...
Oh, there's like a valley.
yeah, that's right.
No.
Don't tell me I can't move this to the. If I will lose my shit if I can't move this back to the dynamic lighting layer. Shit.
That sucks. If only whoever made this map thought of that kind of stuff.
I did, but unfortunately, Roll20 only gives you so many options to do things.
The shadow is
You'll
moving
make
in.
us lose our sponsorship.
What did you say? Someone said something.
I said he'll make us lose our sponsorship.
No, someone said something else.
The shadow is moving in.
Great. I'm just redrawing part of the dynamic lighting layer. It's going to be a bit of shit, but it doesn't really matter.
I can say this guy this stuff about these maps because I'm a customer. Thank you very much.
These are just reviews that you're uttering.
Right, let's give that a go. Okay, so... nope, I need those ones in as well. Hold on. Oh, fuck off! Oh, I fucking hate my life. No, they are on the right there, I think. Can I see you? See what you see? So look.
I see
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, and you're going to lose your shit. Ready?
Go on then.
Let's go.
Where's my shit? Where's it gone?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Lost
anymore.
my shit.
Fantastic.
Suddenly
It has
everything
been
withers
lost.
away as natural overgrowth is
Wow.
sped up and dies.
So as you get to the
That
to the
multi-sided
mouth
totem.
of this cave, you can see sort of into the cave beyond. You can't really see as far as it's showing, but you can see there's like a large entrance bit here. As you get closer, you start to smell the smell of decay and death, of rotting flesh, necrotic, putrid smells kind of emanate from this cave.
I thought it was Sebastian.
She says, Helga says, we need to take it into the cave a wee way. Can't just leave it at the door.
Wee way.
Oh, we
Lead the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am-
the wee way.
As we enter,
She looks to the back and she says, Wizard, I suggest you stay here. She looks at you, Owen, clanging around to the back.
as we enter, I'm going to just be trying to be ready for anything coming at us. I don't
Yeah.
know if that makes any difference to initiative or anything else if that happens, but I'm just
Great.
going to be
You are
trying to be
ready.
ready. I'm
Constantly flexing.
But
Yep.
she told me to stay
don't
behind.
need to. You can see my buff muscles.
Did she tell me to stay behind, Graham?
Yeah.
Basically.
You're being loud.
Sure. I'll
She
just go
said-
play a video game or something.
She basically said you're a noisy fucker and you're going to give us away.
Yeah,
There we
well,
are.
she politely said maybe you should stand guard like outside, that's all.
You noisy bastard.
Can I
Rogar
politely
said
tell
you're
her
a
to go
noisy
fuck
fucker.
herself?
As he clangs forward in his own half plate.
Yeah.
Silently.
Okay. Well,
Alrighty. Okay, so you enter in. As you enter in, it's fairly empty, but you get the distinct impression that the cave is not empty. There is, as you enter further in, you start to see eyes
aye.
from the back of the cave. You
Okay.
start to hear noises echoing down. And she says, we must act quickly. And she sort of just walks straight forward towards this centre piece here.
I
Careful.
stand my ground in front of her.
I have my mace drawn, not my scary mace, my
Alright.
undead mace.
She looks around and says, yes, here's the place. And she says, stand guard, I'll set it up. And she's like getting the thing out of her bag and casting the spell.
I take the other one out. Or one of the other ones that we got.
Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, so you start doing all that jazz. And as you do so, you see ghouls start to appear from all of these twisting and turning cavern systems around you.
Can I try and move to the front a bit
Sure, yeah.
of the crowd here? So just to there, basically.
Well, can you, for the future, give my extra tokens light?
One day.
One day, yeah.
One day.
'Cause-
Speaking of light, do we have enough light to see all of these things? I mean,
What
with
things?
dark vision. I mean, the ghouls, basically.
Yeah, so the further you go in away from the sort of the entrance, the darker it starts to get. But yeah, you've all got dark vision, I think, pretty much, except Graven. But he's kind of still stood in the light anyway. And then, yeah, you can you sort of see through the dim darkness in the grey and the sort of the flickering of these eyes, almost like cat's eyes. But then you start to see them kind of crawling along the walls, the floor towards you, snarling. As you see a lot. You see quite a few. Certainly not a couple, but quite a few sort of start to come, and then they start snapping. And she says, "I've got it." And then she appears over here and says, "Come on, let's go."
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I push Sebastian to move.
Did I get mine done as well?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'm running as soon as I get it done.
Okay, you continuing to concentrate on the spell.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And it's she gets to the cave entrance. As you get to the cave entrance, you can see now there's quite a few of these things sort of stuck to come down the tunnels. And she says, "I think we need to run." And she starts legging it like across the thing. And then when she gets to about here, with most of you next to her, she looks at Sebastian. She looks back, and you can see there's now like a horde of these things at the front of the cave. And she says, "No!" And you but both let go of your concentration, and it blows up the front of this thing, and it just like collapses it down, crushing a bunch of these ghouls. And you see one of them tries to get out, and a big lump of rock comes down and straight on its head, and crushes and gets it down and gets it in. She looks, she sighs, and she says, "I think it's done." But the rumbling continues for slightly longer than you expected, as the earth beneath your feet starts to crumble, and you see in front of you the earth falls away, and rows and columns of the earth, one token, appear in front of you, towering above you in the earth. You saw that large green mound is kind of fallen into itself, and it's now full of. You can see all of these caverns and tunnels, and more importantly, ghouls. A familiar sight for some of you right now.
Elliot shouts, "We make our stand here!" No.
Yep. Yes. Hurrah.
And
Raven is still smoking from the last fireball. It's like,
so good, man. So good.
Can Owen have backed up a bit because he saw this coming and was outside?
Yeah, sure.
Sebastian whispers to Helga, "You know the teleportation spell, right?"
Jesus Christ.
Graven just randomly Control V.
Oh god.
That's quite a lot of ghouls.
Well, those fireballs are really good now.
She says, "I know lots of spells, but I'm still spent from the last fight. But we need to stop them. We can't let them get out. We fight to the death."
You got more fireballs, someone.
Yeah.
I mean, Owen
And,
gotta
as
have
she says, "We
realistically
fight
like
to the
10 more.
death." I'd like you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Into formation.
I think, yeah, group up and
He just dumped like 10 more in there.
What? I don't know what you're on about. These are just the other levels you're now looking at.
oh, for fuck's sake! I rolled
Jesus
such average
Christ.
initiatives.
There's quite a few.
I don't see the
Wait
tracker.
half an hour while Graham rolls initiative for all these ghouls.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
fuck.
different initiative for each ghoul.
Yeah. Make sure they all appear in the turn tracker, mine.
Yeah, that's it. Now what I'm gonna do? Oh yeah, here's the turn tracker. What
I'm
I'm gonna
all ready
do?
to die inside
is-
with this.
Just gonna do a few
27.
waves, I think. A few waves.
Break the internet.
Do them in like 3 waves or something. I don't know.
Jesus.
This is I guess this is why cleave is a thing today.
And now you know.
Now we know. I'm sad. This is where it would have been amazing if I was still Eli, because Eli had loads of AoE shit. I will just hack the fuck out of a bunch of people.
Right, good. We got some people. Is everybody roll initiative?
Yes, I've done it.
I'm
Oh, I have that. Cool. Yeah, you good? You all in
yeah.
there?
I mean, I'm not good. I rolled a 1, but yeah.
I mean, you're in there. That's all that matters. So yeah, Graven, seeing this, hearing Helga say, "We need to do this. We fight to the death." What do you do?
I draw my mace. This is
Which
my
one?
mace of disruption, not my nasty mace.
Boring one.
The boring one, yeah. And I run to here, and I take a defensive stance, taking a dodge.
I'm just curious, why is it called the nasty mace? I mean, where's it been?
No, this is the nice mace. The nasty mace is the you could probably die if I roll a 1 mace.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the one you took from the angel?
Yeah.
Ah.
He
Whatever
hasn't
turned out
found what the
that
effect
turned out
is
to
yet,
be.
but-
It does a fuck ton of damage, but I think if I roll a 1, it's going to do a lot of damage to me, and possibly you.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out one
So
day.
defensive
Best
stance.
to try it out in town or near town. Near
Sword and
resurrection
shield out.
possibilities.
Ready to
Mace
go.
and shield out, yep.
Mace and shield. That's it. Then Owen.
Seeing the size of this cave exit, I think
There's no exit anymore. The whole cave is just like turned into sort of rubble and platforms and ledges. You know, there's no real structure to this mound anymore. It's just it's kind of blown into one big
Oh,
mess.
okay. So there's no bottleneck here.
Correct.
Great.
They're just seething out of the rubble in
Yeah,
the ground.
exactly. They're coming out of the ground, the rubble, everything. Hey, I'll put a representative picture in Discord for you.
Bunch of locusts.
Uh,
Let's get ready to.
There's a picture. And
Oh,
yeah, go on.
Okay, that sort of throws a wrench in my idea.
Just fireball them. Not me.
We do still have those bombs. Do we still have more bombs?
Sure.
Sweet.
Owen is going to cast Fly on himself.
Okay, good plan.
by the end
And
of
he's
this
just gonna
fight,
fly
Owen
up a bit. He's gonna fly up there, make sure he's out of range of any of this fucking shit.
Just watch it all go down.
Owen's just gonna float and watch us get mauled.
Okay, cool. You want anything else?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. Great. Who stood near Helga? Alia?
Yes.
Yes. She looks at you and she says, "I sure hope Julian made it." And then she pulls out a flare and fires it into the air. And it covers the whole land, the whole sort of what's what I'm looking for?
Area, space.
Yes, the whole land, the whole area, the whole space in a red glow. Which is quite scary. Why is that?
I was about to say, well,
Ooh.
As it lights the sky up in red. And then she can't do much else. She's not looking great. She firebolts the nearest one with some firebolty damage.
Hang on, let me help you measure out the 30-foot area. That's all of these guys.
No, fire bolts, not fireball.
Oh, never mind.
And yeah, they're not all on the same level, so they don't all get hit by fireball. Anyway.
I mean, it's 30 feet upwards as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes up 30 foot, but like I said, this is a big thing. So the first wave of these things come crawling down, or like running down out of the mountain. Mountain? Yeah, mountain. That's a good word.
Oh god.
Can we give them squares?
Yes, we can. Sorry, I was just.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
It's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh.
I'm gonna make this.
Either those are Cheerios.
It says, fuck.
See Alia on
But, yeah.
how far did that guy come? Oh yeah, so you can get like another.
Well, I'm glad we have a sixth person with us tonight.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh.
That'll do. That'll work.
Don't ooh-ah this.
Ting tang wada wada bing bang.
Yeah. Okay, that's.
This isn't good.
It's probably a good start. And then yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
My arm is just like ripped off by a ghoul.
And then so you sort of see they start like descending out of this thing.
It's gonna be a
Slowly
lot of
working their way down.
Constitution
And then the
saving
ones in
throws
the
from
middle start working their way down too, so the surrounding Graven.
this.
That one's a wide one.
He's a stretchy fella.
He's thick.
Oh, there you go. Sake. 20 feet. Yeah, okay, so we can probably make
Oh,
that.
Graven. It's a good thing you're the level you are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
What's
Yeah,
your
don't worry.
constitution?
Mine,
Yeah.
14
Really? Oh.
constitution, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Does
They gotta
any
hit
of them
me
get
first.
flanking?
One of them hits you.
No, it doesn't, because I'm taking a dodge.
Oh yeah, so none of them
Nice.
hit you. Oh yeah, so they can't hit you
Oh,
anyway because
wow.
you're ready. You're defensive.
And I
but
will
the-
riposte one of them, the red one.
Okay, the red one is about to attack you now. The red one
Okay.
does, however, look like it can hit you. These claws
Oh, okay.
are sharper, and obviously you've seen what
Will it?
happens on a 20, but it does miss you.
And I riposte
Yeah,
with my mace.
How do you post?
time to wreck that shit.
Oh shit.
24.
That's a
Oh,
hitter.
isn't this good against undead?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
18 points of damage.
Boom.
Ollie,
Oh,
keep in
you
mind you
Big
have that
smash of the
vorpal
mace, which takes a big chunk of this guy off.
Have what?
Um,
thing, the vorpal claw.
for
Graham is probably rapidly regretting how many he's put in that.
I also have a sword.
I don't regret nothing.
That's true.
I'm not proficient in claws.
Yeah, as these ones sort of climb out through the front, you see more coming out from behind through the wreckage and rubble. And Sebastian, you're up.
Alright, action disengage.
Okay.
This way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Quicken spell to make my next spell a bonus action, and I cast Summon Lesser Demon.
Nice. Hey, here comes what's his name?
Yeah, I've been waiting for when I got to summon him back.
Imp. I don't know his name.
Or are you gonna get a real
Sippy.
demon?
Sippy.
I don't know, maybe.
Stimpy.
No, I'm gonna get like actual. Let me find out what I get. I got a 3, so I get 4 demons of a challenge rating 1/2 or lower. So 1 second. You could. Do they go directly after me, or do I?
You roll initiative for them.
Yeah, I think
as a group.
So.
Roll initiative for the summon demon as a group, which has its own turns. The demons pursue and attack the nearest non-demons to the best of their ability. Are these ghouls demons? They're not.
They're undead, aren't they?
They are.
Also, it
One
can't
second.
say it, but it just says non-demons. It doesn't specify allies.
It doesn't. That's why I'm putting them far away.
I have a question, Sebastian.
You have a question. I have
Yeah,
an
what-
answer.
When did you pick up that vial of blood?
Ooh.
Well, I had an idea.
Well, actually.
I'm gonna use Cannonball's blood.
Alright, I'll let you off this time, but you have already got rid of his body. So, something
No, we
to think
haven't.
about for the next time you
I
plan to
said
use
I
the
was
spell.
keeping him.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. Good plan. There you go.
Keeping this one.
Great job. Good idea.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I need to
Why?
look at the demons of the. Yeah. Wow. It'll be 1 second. Sorry.
What
Why are we using people's blood? What?
to summon demons.
Mm.
Is this a demon?
It is component.
There you
Why
go.
is it so hard?
It's one of
It's not
those
hard.
annoying ones.
There's a
'cause it
list
gets
of all the
consumed.
demons.
Thank you.
And you can even sort it by challenge rating.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
hey, Lord of the Tower.
I summon a crackler.
That's a bit
Wait,
gay.
do I?
You mean
1 second?
cackler?
Kraken.
No, a cackler.
No.
Summon
Please
the
summon a
Kraken.
kraken. It would crush itself because it's a fucking squid.
What about an
but
abyssal
it just-
chicken? That
It
sounds
just
scary.
dies on land.
Oh yeah, abyssal
No, it
chicken.
it says 1/2.
Please
or
get
lower.
abyssal chicken.
Yeah, well, the only
Or-
demon you have is a cackler for
Half of a
for
chicken.
Yeah, cackler.
So it's one of them.
Wait, is a
I will choose the
abyssal
cackler.
chicken too high?
I wanted the abyssal chicken.
Sorry,
the abyssal
guys.
chicken is too high of a challenge rating, right?
No, abyssal chicken
it's
is half
too
a quarter.
Yeah.
So you could have 4 abyssal chickens if you want.
Yes.
You wanna
I'm
waste
gonna
this-
go with the
Numbers.
cackler.
Oh.
I still get 4 no matter how many I do.
Abyssal
Yeah.
chicken.
So yeah, I will choose the
Choose
cackler.
wisely.
Choose wisely.
Something you probably struggle with.
Okay, here we go. 1 cackler. Here
4.
we go. Well, yes, but you have to start with 1 and then bring more in. Where are you? You've moved. There you go. 1, 2.
Oh, I don't
3.
put him next to me. I put him 60 feet away.
Okay, feel free.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me just delete them. And then
Right there.
Controlled
Or
by
actually,
all players.
Right there.
Mate, you put them wherever the fuck you like. You can move those tokens.
Very cool. I cannot.
You should be able to.
Might be because I still had my thing. No, I can't.
Have you clicked the select button?
I have. I can move one of them.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't. Okay, fine. What? Can you move that new one?
Yes.
Great. You should be able to move more now.
Alright, let me roll initiative for them. Actually, just, a thing for them.
1d20 plus 3. They won't be in roll 20.
That's fine. 1d20 plus 3. Alright. 13.
Nice. Add turn. Also, they're on the same as you.
Yep. Oh, hey, so they go right after me.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
They are all going to do spike chains on the closest one they're next to. So, 1 second. Man, is this what you deal with all the time, Graham? This must suck.
Yeah, but I'm really quick at clicking, so...
Yeah, sorry.
Us
Sorry.
GMs are just a bit better at micromanaging like a multitude of creatures than the average player, you know?
It parallels very well with being a software engineer, because it's basically the same thing, just Googling shit really quickly. There's some good rolls. One of them hits the other one, though, for 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
How much hit points do these have? 10 points. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right, let's give them some hit points. Great. So one of them loses 2 points of hit points by the other one hitting it with its whatever your attack is.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, 2 of them. Because
Yep.
no. What are you attacking?
This one.
Okay. With actually, that's only 2 attacks because you'd be rolling at advantage.
Oh, I am? Cool.
Mm-hmm. Because you're flanking, right?
Yeah, I guess I am.
If you put a slash in front of that command I've just put in the chat, it would be a lot better than you clicking all these dice. So
Okay.
give you that, which is like more useful. Oh, you don't even need the +5. You could just do /roll 2d20, and then we'd figure it out from there. So that was another. So actually, they both. Yeah, actually. So you do. Oh my god, that's confusing.
All of them hit?
So yes, that one hits. That second one crits. So you got 1 hit, 1 crit, 2 hit, 2 crit.
Okay, so that is 1d6, so 2d6 plus 4d6. Okay, so in all 66.
I agree. Plus 12.
Yep. Oh my god. 1 second.
First time you've used this, how exciting! Demons on the field! Summoned by the blood of my fallen comrade! How metal. As the demons spring to life, wielding their spiked chains, they bring them down with fierce energy. First on this first ghoul here, striking it down out of existence. And as the spike cleans through one head, it goes straight into the head of another, doing quite a considerable amount of damage. Good hat. Yeah, you've killed one and hurt another.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything else?
That is the end of my turn.
Actually, it's the end of their turn.
Oh yeah, their turn.
Alia, you're up.
Wait, can they do? Yeah, that's the end of their turn.
Yeah, Alia, surrounded by ghouls snapping and biting at you.
Alia draws her sword in a range. In a range. Let me click the range thing. Alrighty. Unsheathing it and immediately, bless you.
I managed to find the mute button for the second one, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it coming? she unsheathes her sword and in one smooth motion rips it upwards, trying to split the red one, from between its legs upwards towards its head. First reckless, masterful 23.
Yeah, so that rips through and is enough to kill it. And with one swift swing of the sword, and does some damage to the one next to you too.
All right.
That one, yeah.
And then I will do that again.
By the way, just so you all know, and it's a lot easier for the cleaving rolls, these guys have 22 hit points, if you haven't hit them before.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so again, another... so that's 19 off of that guy, which leaves you 8 left to clean into the other one here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Good effort.
And then I not rage. I action surge.
Okay.
And I keep that swing going. That's,
Nice.
going in a circle.
Yeah, just like la 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 la. You did, sucker. You did. I'm just gonna put marks on the ones that are injured, not dead. You got another one?
Yes. I'm just trying to. I actually wanted to get to Graven. So yeah, I'm saving the last one, and I run over here.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be like 20 attack of opportunity?
I say, are you getting attack of opportunities there?
5 attacks of opportunity, I guess.
Yeah, you can't move through their space, so you'd have to go to that point and out.
Yeah.
So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all miss.
Sweet. And then I hit this middle one.
Okay. Which kills it, and
Splattering
damages...
Graven with blood.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. And injuring the one next to it, which whips around and snarls at you with its teethy and claws and shit.
Then I stand side by side with Graven.
You have my axe!
Facing the horde.
Alrighty. Then Rogar, 1000-pieced.
And that drop China vase. I'm going to protect the shaman, so... Is this space occupied, or is it?
No,
just
that's
the
just the orb in the.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move on to
then I'm going to move there if that's enough. Let me check. Yes, but I'm going to do it so I don't invoke attacks of opportunity.
You don't invoke attacks of opportunity, right? Yeah, I mean, if you got the movement to do it, then crack on.
Yeah, I think so. If I go.
You can go through the person, yeah.
Yeah, so...
You can go through her, yeah.
Yeah, so, I got the 30 feet out of that. And I will attack this red one in front of me.
Yeah, I've just realised I'm using the wrong colour, because the red for that one actually meant it was her, not that it's a red one.
Oh, okay. Well, I will still attack the hurt one in front of me.
Good plan.
That one's also hurt, not a red
Wait,
one, by the way.
Yes, you're right.
Whack.
Whack.
That is 18.
Yeah, that's a hitter.
That is 14 points of damage.
Strikes through that one and...
Do I carry any over?
Yeah, you move it over for a little bit more damage to the one next to you there. Cleaving through with a big, gutted blood smear.
E. And then I will hit the one that I cleaved into with the second hit. That is another 18.
Yeah.
And 13 damage.
Which is enough to strike it down exactly, and you just bring your axe down upon its head.
What? With that noise.
Yeah. No, it's no use in you. That's all I will do for now.
Alrighty.
Because it's my turn.
Alrighty, Ro. You see a battle raging over here with ghouls and demons fighting on the ridge. It's quite a horrific sight. What's a Catcla's armor class? 15. Oh. It's gonna kill that one. That one misses. That one misses. That one. Oh, that one hits. Which doesn't kill it.
Also, the one who everyone in 10 feet needs to make a DC 11 saving throw.
Okay.
Whenever they die.
Is that everyone? Yes, each creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you make your saving throw for your Catclets, please?
Also, they're resistant to all non-magical attacks, so, except cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Yeah, these are just regular. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Resistant. Yes, okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay, well that one has just died then. So that needs to. So they all need to roll a. What is it? Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Wisdom. They fail. So what happens?
They take 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay, and if you'd like to roll your wisdom saving throw for your Catclers too, because it also hits all of them.
1 second. Looking at the wisdom. Okay, -2.
Chain reaction of psychic exploding deaths.
They all
I am a psycho.
make it
Behold.
except for one. One of them doesn't.
Okay,
so I'm
cool.
gonna just say this one.
Which one?
The one that now has 5.
Oh, you can change the thing.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Actually,
and then,
no. I'm gonna make it the one that only has 3, so that everyone else has to make another wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Just do one for all your characters. It's easier.
Yeah. Okay. They passed it.
These guys fail again, so they take another D4. Great, so
And
that's
another
6 points of
three
damage. That's quite a bit for these guys. Yeah, that's big damage.
Yeah.
So that one's dead. So then these guys are going to attack a bit. So that one hits for 8 slashing, which kills that one.
It's technically 4, and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
and
right.
that was at 8. I accidentally changed it to a 5.
No worries. That one misses. That one hits. So that's gonna kill it probably. Yeah. So that kills that one.
Yeah.
So then they need to do a
What?
D4
Nope,
and then.
still a 1.
Huh?
It brings
Oh,
it down
for
to a
God's
3. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Oh, so am I. Too many demons and shit. That one's got to move there and kill it because I want it to die. There you go, it's dead. DM rolling, this one dies. There's enough goals here somewhere, I'm
Oh
sure.
wait, that gives this one an opportunity attack.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. I've just realised something.
What did you
D20
realise?
plus 5. I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit, no.
Okay.
Graham, are you spawning new ones?
I told you, they're coming out of the ground behind the other ones.
The thing I realised,
Yes.
my mace, if the target has 25 hit points or fewer,
Oh,
Yeah, they're just
it
going to
must
die whenever you
succeed
hit
on a
them.
DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be destroyed. So that one I hit there,
Yeah.
he needed to make a saving throw.
Alrighty. What saving throw did you just say?
DC 15 Wisdom.
Wisdom.
oh wait, no, they don't even have that many.
Yeah, we
It's
survived.
anytime you hit
Saved,
one.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime you hit one, they need to do that.
Okay,
So remember
cool.
that.
That's fun.
And remember that we cleave. So
Yeah.
if you do kill one, the extra damage goes down to the next one.
Yeah, but you don't do the wisdom save on the next one because you haven't attacked that one. You're just cleaving through the
okay.
damage. So these guys are sort of coming down the mountain when they come.
Does it not carry over for a cleave? as the
Uh,
weapon actually touched it.
I'm gonna
What is
go
the
with.
description, I would say? What is
Sure,
the
fine.
wording?
Let's do it. Yeah, go on. That's why not. Let's just keep it moving. So there's this war raging over here. Billabot blip. You see, ghouls abunder. Abunder? Asunder?
I have a
I don't know.
turn. I have a
You see the thing you've wanted the whole session. What are you gonna do about it?
Well,
Wait, builds a bunda.
First of all, I reach into my boulder stone bag, and then I do my spell.
Nice little bag you got there, my friend.
The catapult spell. I also
Nice.
Sort of. What would be the optimum here? I step over here, and I shoot it that way in a straight line. So that means, essentially every single one of these 4 has to make a dex save, and the first one that fails gets actually hit.
Okay, good. Dex 1. That fails.
So first one makes it, second one fails. So this.
No, it was the first one that failed. The other wisdom was for Graven's thing.
Oh, dex. All right, first one failed. Ooh, cool. So
Easy.
catapult, 13 points of damage, and then I'll roll for the boulder stone.
Nice. The Boulder Stone. The Boulder Stone of bouldering stones.
Fire giant creatures within. Creatures within 5 foot. It's. I guess that's your thing. If that one is within 5 feet, or if that's more the other one.
No, none of them. It's actually the only thing that doesn't have anything within 5 feet.
Well, I guess 13 points of damage, maybe.
To that thing.
Yeah, plus the extra damage, which is 4d8 plus 4.
It's
There
dead.
you go. It's dead.
I think even the. Yeah, I mean, you literally destroy. You turn this thing into like a haze of ash and fire. Just explodes, and as it's exploding, all the bone and sinew just turns to ash. It's quite a sight too.
All right, then this guy will disengage, and fuck's sake, I want to use. No, he won't disengage. I'm sick of trying to get him next to someone so he can post disadvantage. It never works out once. He'll just attack.
Alright, so is he doing anything? That's it? Oh, he's hitting!
And he, of course,
Oh my
rolls
God.
a 7.
Why can this guy not hit anyone?
I don't know! He has a plus 5!
He's never rolled a dice over a 5. It's like...
He has not. Absolutely not.
Shocking.
That's hilarious. So funny. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Graven, the Butcher of Ghouls.
Okay, I slam my mace into this one.
Here.
Alright, cool.
Mace into this one.
I don't know which one, this one, but great.
14, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 14 points of damage.
To which one, sorry?
The red one.
Ah, the red one. Okay, yeah, that kills it.
Does any damage carry over for any of the others?
Yes, of course. Of course it does. How much was it? 14?
Yeah.
So which way are you going? Left or right?
That
Up
way.
or down? Yeah, alright, cool. This one. Yep, so that takes... it needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
DC 15, yeah.
It
We passed.
takes 10 points of damage.
Okay, second attack on that one.
Alrighty. Which explodes into a hail of dust and thingy, and then...
It didn't come up on my thing. That's weird.
It's because you...
You're at 27?
You haven't rolled your damage yet.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you rolled your attack. You did a 27.
Oh, yeah. That does 13.
Well, it destroyed it in one hit.
Any damage carryover for this guy?
Well, what do you count as damage carryover? Because it killed it in one, it kills it. It doesn't do damage, just destroys it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine.
Because it failed its wisdom saving throws. You just went BAM and it died. Like there was
okay.
there was no damage.
Okay, that's fine. One more attack on this one.
Okay.
So that was dead now, yeah?
Yeah, yes it is. I'll mark that up.
This one.
Boom.
22.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't just roll wisdom whenever you say it. That one dies too. One
Okay.
swift hit of the mallet.
Oof. I'm gonna take my action surge.
Alrighty, he's just playing whack-a-mole with these ghouls.
Yeah.
Just bam, bam, bam.
Smack this one.
Alrighty.
Have they even hit you yet?
Not yet. That's a hit. Do you want to roll your thing?
Yep. Yeah.
That's a
hit.
save. I think.
Save. So it
Mhm.
takes.
So it takes 14 damage.
Okay.
Is he taking the extra 2d8?
Wait. Oh, he was already damaged. He died.
2d6 even?
Yeah, that's what makes it 14.
Does any carry over to that?
Yes, it does. It does.
Do you wanna
So
make a save
he is
there?
making it as we speak. He also passes. So he takes 6 points of damage.
Okay, I've got 2 more attacks left. So
Alrighty.
17.
Wisdom. Boom, he's dead.
Last attack on this one.
And boom, he's dead. Smack, bang, wallop. Crush the ghouls.
Crush the ghouls. Okay. Do I want to move? Yeah, I'm going to move to here and smash this one with my shield,
Alrighty.
just for good measure.
It smashes to the floor. Quite spectacularly.
I'm going to
and
push
is
him back,
prone.
actually. Push him back 5 feet.
Is that instead of prone or as well as?
Yeah, instead of...
Alrighty. Okay. Nice. That's a
Excuse me.
pretty good turn there. You want to do anything else?
I just use the rest of my movement just to step into that gap there.
Alrighty. Good plan. Good plan.
Yep, that's it.
The Angel
Excuse me.
of Ghoul Battle. You're up.
We'll get a bit closer because I flew up last turn.
Up, up, and away! You know Graven's there. He looks like he could do with a fireball.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to.
Behind him would
Nah,
probably be better.
I'll cast it
Hopefully
here.
they're not on fire. Maybe that should change.
Right, Owen, sorry. Go on.
So I'll cast Fireball here. See it?
Where is here? Nope, I'm
Where
zoomed
is-
in. Well, oh, there. Yeah, okay, cool. Do it! Do it, Sam.
Maybe draw something on so you remember where you've placed it.
That's alright. I got it.
Okay.
17. I'm going to roll 2 saves for this group of enemies.
High damage now.
Oh wow.
Oh, not that mad.
They're a
so-
dexterous bunch.
They take half damage. So you set a whole bunch of these things alight. Like just cane in your fire, and they're all pretty hurt, beat up now. But you haven't managed to kill any.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh, vanish.
You really
pretty
sure?
first.
Oh.
But you've hurt a whole bunch. Good, big hit. You want to do anything else, Owen?
No, that'll do it.
Alrighty. This woman friend, she fires out another magic missile. Pew pew pew. Taking out some of these ghouls that are near you, her and Rogar. One of them. Then some ghouls. The right hand side of the ghouls start pouring out of the cave once again. To there. Where's Alia? She's buried under some of those ghouls
Shit.
somewhere. I see a name tag. I don't see
She's
her. Okay.
2 to the right and 1
Yeah.
down from Graven.
Back to back. There. Yes, yeah. The ghouls just like clambering over each other, their allies, the rocks, their faces, just like pouring out of the mountain. I'm really confused now. But then they just start whacking at you with their claws. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, wait. That guy would be that.
There's 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, except the last one is not rolling yet. 1, 2. That one hits. So one of them hits you for 6 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see one of these red, mutated Vorpal demons run towards you. Claws are slashing. Woo! And he doesn't manage to hit you. But you see the slice of his claws come past your face. It's quite scary.
For the sake of fairness, I did attack recklessly. So 20 meets it, beats it.
So it does hit you. For 7 slashing. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Wow, that's a double min roll there.
3. 3.
Yes, that's right. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that doesn't change any others. Okay, good. Yeah, and they're just sort of pouring out of the mountain. Hundreds of these things. Oh,
Grady's
dear.
having fun.
Sebastian, you're up.
Sebastian.
Push to talk, my friend.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sebastian's running low on spells.
X and everything, mate.
What size are these?
Ghouls? They
Yeah.
are medium-sized.
Alright, cool. So Sebastian takes out a tiny fan and a exotic feather of a.
Sebastian, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Oh no, that's all fan.
Cast Wind Wall.
Do you need to like get out a tiny guitar and start playing it badly? Oh no, that's Wonderwall.
And let me do the measuring for this.
Feel free to draw it if it's a thing that stays around.
It does. My body is a wonderful.
Hey, Alia, how high level cleric are you? Spirit guardians would be really useful.
Not that high level.
I think I can get like this much.
Can you do turn undead?
I cannot.
What's worse, cleric?
Really?
And
I can
time-
punch really hard.
Yes, what clerics are known for.
Yeah.
She is a cleric of strength, though. Anyway, sorry, Bryce,
Strength
carry on.
domain.
Anytime any of them enter, they take they make a strength saving throw and take 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed or half as much on a save.
Okay.
It keeps away fog, all that stuff, and smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall.
Alrighty. Sounds amazing. Then good job. So that'll be on their turn or anything like that. And then you go straight on to your friendly friends.
Yep, which I have 2 left. I don't know why he still has 1 hit point left.
No, he did die. He did
well,
die.
Then they all need to take us.
They did. They did. We did that last turn. Yeah.
Oh. Now I think that he's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
What does it sound like?
Actually,
What does that cackle of laughter sound like?
I'm not going to do it because I'm not casting the spell because I forgot that it's not an area effect.
What a letdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll do a spike chain on one that's hurt. I don't think any of them are hurt.
Yeah, they're all hurt because they've all
are they?
taken quite a bit of damage from the laughing. Yes.
There's
So
a lot of
he'll-
these.
He'll
I
Yeah?
feel like we're
make an
missing
attack
something
on
here.
this one.
Yep. Okay. Hit one. Good. solid Solid miss right there.
One round took us like 20 minutes. I'm not sure we're
No,
gonna get
we're not
very
gonna
far
fight all
here.
of these, are we? No.
Yeah, no.
We're missing something.
Yeah.
Is
There's certainly a lot of
Missed
them.
me. Next turn, I'm gonna fly the fuck away.
Are there anything else with the devils?
no.
Alright. Alia, you start to hear the defeated words of your comrades who starting to feel overrun.
I'm not.
Don't know what the plan is. Looking for help.
We're
Looking
totally,
Looking for aid. What
I'm
are you
fine. I can
gonna
do this
do?
all day. It's just it's gonna take forever.
we're fine. Some comments from our valued viewers. First of all, they love your singing voice. Second of all,
Have we got viewers?
yeah,
we have one loyal
Oh.
viewer.
Hello, viewer.
they said there was mention of an artifact that could destroy the entire cave. I'm not sure if I missed something or if that was the bomb.
Yeah, we
I thought that was
they
the
set off
bomb.
the explosion, and then somehow that didn't kill anything and didn't do anything.
It did.
I mean-
It blew down the cave mouth as
It
was
collapsed the
intended.
Right.
area.
Didn't kill any ghouls though.
So
Okay,
the one
I was
so it's
It did kill some ghouls. I even described it. I said it like crushed some with the rock.
yeah, but I did a lot more worse than good.
Have we got any
These-
more of these
these five-
artifacts?
We do.
You do. You have
Maybe
like
we could-
3 more.
Maybe the
Maybe set another
spellcaster
one.
should use them. That might be an idea.
We have a flying man in the sky.
Literally, who has a bomb on him? I
We
mean,
could do an airdrop.
Not specified.
Right. I just wanted to clear that up. Okay. So we are not missing like the thing that's gonna save our lives.
thanks, Potato Primax. Good
I
job.
was going to say, this is where the one viewer is just Graham Cat making sure the stream is working.
Nah. Yeah, good. So yeah, that's it. Alia stands up and reaffirms the plan to the descent in the ranks.
There's
And
no
then
descent.
there certainly seem to be mumblings of it.
I can do this all day. It's fine.
I think you really can. I don't think they can actually hit you.
As
No,
Graven
that's what I mean.
pops these creatures like bubble wrap,
Literally.
Alia goes on and does her handiwork. She keeps slashing.
Yeah. Slash
Reckless,
it.
masterful.
Yeah,
Actually-
just cleaning through these things. Go on.
Yeah, no, that is reckless. Never
Yeah,
mind.
now I see a 9. I'm going to go for the reckless, please, Mr. DM.
I mean, look, sir. Would you look at the macro? It says reckless.
Yeah, but you seem like you were about to change your mind.
Sir?
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. Yes, you kill like 2 of these in one swift swipe of the axe,
Yes.
or
sweet.
Rudolph, which is a beautifully crafted sword with
That's right. Let me get it
red
up.
and white tinkling.
Oh no, where's Rudolph?
I just imagine you're swinging a taxidermied
Wait,
reindeer
that's not
around.
my. That's not my attack. That's that's a shitty
Check for
attack.
the antlers.
No, I've ruined it now because all I can see is you swinging a limp I don't care really, a limp or a taxidermied deer at people.
Where is Rudolph?
With a battle cry of ho ho ho.
There we go.
Couldn't get through the blizzard this
Hey,
time.
there it is. Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho, motherfuckers!
Santa couldn't get through the blizzard this year, kids.
Alright,
One
second
bastard
attack.
from Rudolph.
25.
Swinging it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a big hit again, killing another one of these, and actually, oh yeah, there's one on the other side. You can do some damage too.
Yeah. And this is something I've never used. Great Weapon Master. You kill a creature, you get a bonus attack action. So I'm gonna make another attack.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's amazing! You miss! Holy moly, you
I
actually
missed?
missed! Yeah,
Oh shit.
the first person to miss these ghouls, and it's our strength-based cleric fighter.
Wait.
The worst.
Barbarian.
Wait, no, I wouldn't have done that. Never mind.
Attacking at advantage with the world's best
Jesus.
man. Oh, just
The worst ever. You suck.
You hear from behind you as Rogar steps up to take his
This is where I
turn.
miss. Oh, I
Come
can't
on,
miss all my attacks
Rogar.
now.
You can do it.
I'm going to
Charge
move
down.
just a few feet, and I'm going to start by swinging at this one here. To my left.
To the left, to the left.
Fuck!
Ironically, if you'd stood there, you'd have been flanking it, but, never mind.
Amateurs.
Fucking you suck.
Too
missus.
busy hurling salt, not strategizing.
I'll try again, and I will probably miss again, because god fucking damn it. Oh no, it's a 19.
There we go.
So,
This time, bringing your battle axe down upon the ghoul
it's a 10.
for 10 points of damage. Swish, swash, swash.
And I will use my action surge. So I will hit this one again.
Alrighty. Wait, did we? Oh, I've deleted one of the
Yeah,
ghouls.
just about hit him.
Amazing.
I'm guessing it's 13.
13 does hit.
Yeah. It's 8 damage.
Nice.
And then
which
other
just
attack.
about takes the head off of that
a
ghoul.
I'll hit the one on his next to him then.
Okay.
This one.
Yep.
With any leftover damage there is.
Do him, son.
And then this is the last attack.
Oh!
Hey.
That's supposed to
Nice. Get
2
in.
natural 20s. I'm happy with that.
That makes up for your piss poor roll before.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
For
So,
15 points of slashing damage.
do I need to roll the extra dice?
The extra. Oh, yes, you will. No, that's the plus 2.
No, that's it. That's plus
The
2.
1d8 is plus 2.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Yarp. You want to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Just because I fancy specifically targeting Rogar for a bit. Some of the ghouls come further down and surround him. I know, but you'll be fine. Where's the woman gone? She was definitely
You
here
just
somewhere.
buried her.
She was absolutely buried. There she is.
I know she's there somewhere. Oh yeah, they run towards Sebastian too. Come from all around the place.
Oh no.
Wow, these things are moving.
Yeah, they've
Got some
found
legs.
an extra speed because why not?
Oh.
And they start swiping at Rogar first.
How far did they move?
18 AC. boy.
They move 30 feet. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's your AC at the moment?
18. One is a crit.
One hit.
Fuck.
2 hit. 3 hits. I'd like to roll 3 Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Okay, can I also use a hellish rebuke?
Of course. See, using those newly gifted warlock powers like a
Jesus
beast.
Christ.
Nice. No, that kills this one though that attacked you. Good
Well, you have to
job.
make a Constitution dexterity saving throw,
Oh, he fails.
or he can take.
Yeah, he did. No, he rolled it. He fails. He did.
All right, okay.
Oh.
I failed one. I failed one.
You'll see Rogar
Why are
collapse
they
to the
all-
floor,
One of those amazing, and the others aren't.
paralyzed by the ghoulish claws, falling to the floor as the ghouls just descend upon him.
I should take that
Teeth,
damage off too.
fangs, and everything else. He looks in dire need of help.
Oh yeah. Cleric.
Sebastian, a couple of the ghouls get to you and swing their
I will
claws.
get to you in a bit.
You said that last time.
What's your armor class, Sebastian?
Shield.
That's the correct answer. Both of them missing, but you're getting surrounded now too. You can see Owen floating above you like the helpful angel of engineers, but it's completely ignoring you. To be honest, he's looking out. What's happening? Yeah, these guys are descending from the mountain too. Rah, rah, rah. A few of them swipe at Graven with their claws, but mostly miss. And then a couple swipe
Hang
at
on.
Alia.
I'll repost one of those.
Oh yeah, kill him!
Don't forget the wind wall too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone that goes
yeah.
through that
Do you
needs
want
to
to do
make
the
a saving throw.
wind wall
Wind
first?
wall. Yeah, some of them. What's the wind wall? What do they have to do?
They need to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Presumably against your 16 DC, they pass. Does that mean they can move through it? Okay,
They take
or they don't
half
take damage. Or...
damage.
All right, how much damage do they take?
1 second, let me roll.
3d8.
Yeah. They take
Oh, big
8
hit.
damage.
Nice. Some of these were already hurt, so you kill off a few of these ghouls. But there's still more coming down the mountain behind them.
I repost the one that missed
Yep.
me.
This one here, and you kill it. Just strike, BAM! Straight down as it tries to hit you. No messing, no nothing. Just poof, cleaned it into the floor. Biblibop blip.
First off, my creature would like to dash over here using my bonus action, so that gets 1 attack of opportunity if you would.
Alrighty, 1 attack of opportunity. Does that hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
For 7 points of slashing damage.
Alright. Ooh, that's not what I was marking.
Hey, it hit!
No, I can't do that. I dashed. It was an accident.
Oh, it still hasn't hit. Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, that was just to get the
Alright.
thing to do. And then I take out my boulder stone back.
Oh
and
yeah, boys.
Shoot another one this direction.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So the first one here should make a dex save.
1 deck save.
That's
He fails.
a fail. Alright. So, first...
As you pull out a small stone from the bag and
first
it rapidly
takes
grows in your hand.
10 points of damage. And should I roll
Yeah.
again, or should I take the one from the previous roll?
Whatever you want.
I
think you're supposed to roll every time you take one out, but I don't mind.
well,
If you want to rummage around a bit and pull out one that looks like it's going to be a firestone, you're welcome to.
if you say I should roll every time, I will.
I'm giving you the
Alright,
option.
Cloud Shine. So, the
Cloud Shine.
creature now must make another dex save.
Okay.
And
This is a really cool bag.
this
I
one is
love it.
actually... Well, this one is actually completely useless, so...
It fails the deck save though.
So it takes another too much damage.
Too much damage.
Whoa, it did!
And then the...
And the stone actually goes like straight through its head and kills the one that stood behind it.
And this is going to be a great fun, because the area in a 15-foot radius from that creature is going to be in a fog cloud.
Is that like heavily obscured?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So you see the paralyzed Rogar disappear into a cloud of smog.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of mind. Not knowing if he's
I will come back to life again and kill one of you. I will kill the most responsible person.
Not knowing whether he's alive or dead. The situation once again getting more dire. Graven just popping heads on ghouls. Alia backing him up. They're like a dream team, back and front. Bam with an axe, bam with a mace, bam with a Rudolph sword. It's looking pretty good up the front there, but at the back we've got Rogar paralyzed down on the floor. Helga, she's fighting with her quarterstaff and dagger, but you can see she's getting overrun too. Owen is flying. Did we miss a turn, Owen? Did you not have a turn recently?
I was gonna say
was it that long ago?
Owen had a
flying.
turn at the top of the initiative.
Yeah, it just takes so long to get through. Okay.
Yeah, just
As long as he was right.
Just done 2 rounds. That's it.
It's good. It's good. I'm going to carry on. Owen floating in the middle, rummaging through his bag of holding, looking for another bomb or another something to do. And Sebastian, although ever confident, is now surrounded by ghouls too. Pulled up his shield. But how many more of those does he have? And Billy Bop lobbing stones from the cliff face, destroying ghouls and taking names.
One of these days, I'll get that AoE damage. One of these days.
One of these days. Billy Bop, as you like throw your last stone.
Well, second.
You see, as you baseball it, you see out the corner of your eye something in the sky up above you. And you do a double take, and after you finish throwing your thing, you look a bit harder, and you realised it's a boat, in the sky, a full-on vessel a cruise liner of all proportions. And it's not the only one. There is a fleet of these boats coming across the top of the trees, flying in the air.
Ooh.
Timing of these is impeccable.
As they get closer, Helga also looks up and says, "Oh, he made it! Julian made it!" And she looks like positively happy. She just, as she says that, she just like smacks one of these ghouls with a sword, with a little dagger, cleaning it out, like, and she's like properly happy now, like, bam! She's, "They've come for us! We will win this day!" And as she says that, these you all just keep popping ghouls, taking names as these boats get closer, flying more and more. And as they get over this like valley that you're in, they seem to start throwing canisters or like barrels over the side of the ships. As they hit the floor, they explode into a dark purple cloud and fog, which starts to fill the valley. It obviously has some sort of ill effect to these ghouls, because the moment they start to smell it, you start to smell the smell of burning flesh and hear the shrieks and sounds of these ghouls. It seems to be quite effective.
I learned a few of these earlier.
The guys at the back, you lose sight of Alia and Graven as they're just bamming down these ghouls, but they get surrounded by mist. Helga grabs onto Rogar's back and pulls him next to her as she keeps fighting these ghouls, and in a bit of respite, although none of you can see this now, they're both also surrounded by purple mist. She pours a health potion down his face, just to make sure he's not dying. I don't think that helps with your paralysation, but she thinks you might have died. You looked a bit squishy. Owen, you sort of floating above the majority of this thing. You can see that there are many uniformed men on these boats. You can hear they have a very coordinated plan. They're not saying much, so you can hear the single commands when they're shouted. And you all hear the thunder of a drum. Sebastian, you sort of like keep fighting. Billabop's lobbing, and then after a short period, one of these boats flies over and they sort of come to each location of where you guys are, and a ladder comes flying off the side of the boats, right down and lands next to you. What do you do?
It lands next to you, or it lands on top of Rogar, crushing him and the mage?
Oh yeah, it does kill Rogar. That's a shame. No, Rogar is fine. Actually, it's been like over a minute now, so Rogar is back, getting back up on his feet.
I mean, is the fog harming us at all?
No, but you sort of, you can't really see what's going on now. It seems like they've kind of come to the rescue to a degree. You're welcome to stay there.
Alia will...
Really confident. Owen will float up.
Yeah.
Hop on the side.
Sebastian definitely climbs up.
I'd walk over to where the actual party's located and then go into the same ship as them.
Okay. You can see, there's a couple of ships, but you can't see where Alia and Graven are. And Alia, Graven?
Yeah, I'll climb up the ladder. Let's get out of here. Take us all day otherwise.
Alia continues killing until she runs out of things that she can see, and
It
also
probably
grabs
wouldn't
a
take
hold.
too long, yeah.
Yeah, with the fog around.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I'm up again, I'll climb out.
Cool.
We still see a bunch of these ghouls about somewhere.
So you can see this, like, they're still sort of throwing this purple fog over the over the side, but it seems to be pretty much destroying all of the ghouls in this thing here.
Yeah. Is it like a poison to them?
It definitely seems to be, yeah. And they sort of pull you up, and you can hear Helga. She sort of, you came, and you see a monkey with wings flutters down from the crow's nest and lands on her shoulder, and she looks like ridiculously happy. And they welcome you on. They a couple of medics rush over and make sure you're okay, that sort of thing.
Do these look like Bloodcake's men, or are they more like the men we found dead?
Neither.
Neither. Okay.
Neither. No, they are not wearing Bloodcake garb.
I mean, when I say the men we found dead, I mean like the other session where we found the soldiers with the flag.
Yeah. No, they don't look like those sort of soldiers. Although you do see that they are. How's best to describe this? You can see immediately that they are. Everything on this ship, although it is a ship, is quite clearly. We are. I'm trying to wrap up in a way that will lead on to future things. So if you've got 5 minutes, Owen, I'd stick around. Even if you're just listening, but you don't have to talk too much. You can see that these ships are almost otherworldly. They have weapons, but they don't look like normal weapons. And these ships, there doesn't seem to be anything for sea voyage in them. They have things such as grappling hooks, and whilst they have cutlasses and boarding pikes, none of it's wet. None of it has that normal kind of mist. They take you back to the Bloodcake ship that you found, coordinating with Helga, and they sort of generally patch you up, but they don't say too much else to you. They drop you off back, and throw the ladders back down, and then they float away across the horizon.
Can we say anything to them at all?
Yeah, you can. But I'm trying to wrap up the session a bit, so
it'll just be really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I have lost connection to the server.
I won't roleplay it, so it's quicker. She asks them who they are, basically.
That is a good question.
Like, who do we have the pleasure of being saved by?
Saved by. Yeah. The answer to your question is one that I've
within you
lost. Yeah. Oh, I had it. I've got it written down somewhere. I just lost it.
What gang?
Where's it gone? Gone. Nope. I will tell you that later. I'll pop it in Discord in a bit because I can't remember off the top of my head. And you can, of course, talk to Bloodcake and stuff. What I'll suggest is they drop you back off with Helga onto the main ship. Feel free to roleplay a bit of that in the roleplay chat after this session. If you want to talk to her a bit, then feel free. Although we'll do that, you go back to Flamescar now, then you're welcome to talk to her a bit before you go back home in the roleplay chat if you want to.
I take a good look around first, by the way.
Yep, good. I'll give you some description about what you see as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll do a bit of a thing in the roleplay chat tomorrow, and then you can pick that up if you want to. Alrighty?
Cool. Elite.
Yar, matey.
Cool. And that is the end of the session,
Thanks.
I hear.
Thank you, Graham.
Well done.
So
well
goodbye,
done,
one viewer, and thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
It's like, oh, he's gone. You've been gone for ages 0.